What's happening, lads? How are we? I don't know about you, but my nipples are tingling, which means this week's episode is going to be a belter. Do you know what's going to be even better, though? Why don't you tell them, Dan?
A live show, a podcast live show. The first one outside London and Liverpool. Birmingham, Thursday, the 11th of May, 2023.
Alexandra Theatre in Birmingham. We've got a couple of hundred tickets left, and it is the first show outside of Liverpool and London, and we are going big. When I tell you we got some special guest lineup for this one, you do not want to miss it. You can go to haveawordlive.com right now. Snap those tickets up. We also got shows coming up in Newcastle, Dublin, and Glasgow.
He's on tour. I'm on tour. Haveawordlive.com for all of the live show. Also, if you haven't signed up to our Patreon yet, sign up today. The biggest patron in the UK, one of the biggest in the world, for a reason, Adam.
It is £3 a month, £5 a month, or £10 a month. You get an extra episode every single week, early access to these public episodes, and every single month you get a brand new special. So next month's special is going to be Sensei Carl's quiz. The month after, we've got a 3, maybe 4-part Nashville special. We're still going through the footage. You're going to get content after content. But on top of all of that, you get access to the entire back catalogue. Even if you only sign up for the £3 a month, you get all the extra content. What's in the back catalogue?
All of the 150 Patreon exclusive episodes, which are really unadulterated, unfiltered lids. It's always better behind a paywall. And the Patreon special back catalogue. All of the lock-ins, the Amsterdam special, the restaurant takeover, the last dance. What else have we got? We got tons. The Ghost on 1 and 2.
There's loads. Just go and sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod right now. Enjoy yourself. There's so much for you to go and watch. And when people sign up, they do not leave because it is the best value Patreon on the planet. There's a reason that this podcast that started in a cupboard in Chester and grew in a cupboard in Runcorn punches above its weight with the biggest content creators on the planet. It's because we're the fucking best. Now go and watch some stuff and then come back and watch this.
Yes, Adam! What?
But seriously, Birmingham on the 11th of May. Haveawordlive.com.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped.com. The very best in below-the-belt men's grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Hello.
Oh, literally, as you pressed it, it went to 11:12. I fucking...
It's going to be a shite episode.
Carl wanted us to go on 11:11 because that's the number where women are like, hey, my God, 11:11, make a wish. And you make a wish. And
I just saw it and thought, you know, it'd be nice to press the button. And as you pressed it, it ends to 11:12. So we all know
So what does it? What happens now?
Not good things.
So 11:11, we all get a wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't now. If you wish now,
And
the
now
opposite.
11:12, you fucked.
Yeah.
Someone gets a wish against you.
Right. Yo, I'm big into these things. You know.
You're not superstitious at all, are you?
Walking over grids. Wow.
Do you do all three?
Oh,
Why?
I'm a grid maverick, mate.
What for?
I'm on the grids.
What you do?
I am the grid. I'm the Matrix, mate. I'm Neo.
He just doesn't care, does he?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your day. You just move out the way of the last one.
Why?
Yeah, but what's... I don't
Just
know.
in case.
Why tempt the gods?
Just in case the
But
grid
it's
gods
gods do what?
Oh.
the
What have
gods
you
could
heard?
smite you down.
Yeah, but what have you heard? When have you heard of someone stepping on 3 grids and then they get shot?
Oh,
by
no,
a
You know,
you've-
one day
fucking-
you're going to step on a third grid and it's going to give in and you're going to fall to the fucking depths of hell.
Yeah.
And we're going to be stood there going,
I'll be
told
teabagging
ya.
you. Yeah. I think, Joe,
And I'm suing someone.
Yeah.
If that third grid leads to the depths of hell, we're getting a fucking payout.
Who got the planning permission for that?
Whoa!
Paul, that's a reveal. The devil
hang
doesn't
on.
need planning
You'd
permission.
expect better at L1.
I think because it's the odds, isn't it? The odds are increasing if you're falling through a grid the more you walk over.
What?
I think that's what the superstition.
So there's
comes
some
from.
weird Bet365 grid god watching like, well, we've got to get the odds. Ray Winston.
Would you walk over 1,000 grids?
Yeah.
Would you?
What, in
It's nothing
grids?
to do with that for me.
But if you could walk next to it instead, would you walk over the
No, because I
1,000?
don't walk over one grid
We're
either. I walk over
talking-
2.
Yeah,
So-
me too. I'm the same.
Hang on, this isn't superstition. You just don't trust grids. This is you've taken a superstition and gone, mad grids. It's meant to be superstition. You're going, I don't trust fucking grids.
Have you Googled
I don't
it?
trust grid makers.
The internet's not working.
You're a joke.
Oh, fucking hell.
Google it on
He's
your
off the
phone.
grid.
Hey.
I let on to magpies, you know. I don't...
What'd you do to magpies?
I let on.
Let on.
Never heard that
means a lot.
phrase.
I'm letting on. I'm here, mate, and I'm fucking watching
Are we
you.
nearly 3 years into...
No, to
Let
let on.
on.
To let on is like, it's happening. Are we let
Oh,
on?
yeah,
to-
yeah.
Have you genuinely never heard that before?
I sort of have, but to let on is like to let on that you're there. I suppose it's the
let
same
on
thing,
is
isn't
to
it?
say hello, essentially.
All right.
He's like, oh, yeah, you like magpie there.
What if the magpie ignores you because he's a cunty magpie? Like,
The magpies always ignore me. That's not the point.
Do you do the certain amount? If there's too many, you don't do it.
So if there's one magpie, I let on. If there's two, I say two for joy out loud. If it's any of the other numbers, I count and see what the thing is.
what? So if there's 27 magpies, you
No,
go.
but it doesn't go that high, does it? And who's ever seen 27
And who counts
magpies?
them if
Yeah.
they do?
You go to your missus. Stop throwing trill in the garden. Trill.
What the fuck's trill?
One for sorrow, two for joy, three for
hell.
the gale, four for the boy, five for silver, six for gold, seven for the secret never to be told.
What's a boy?
What?
What do you mean, a boy?
I don't know.
He doesn't
It's-
know. It's just
it's-
shit he heard from old people, and now he's
it's
doing it.
So
interpretation,
four's
innit?
a boy.
Yeah, like maybe you're gonna have a boy. Maybe you're gonna meet a boy who's like gonna be your mate. Maybe you're gonna
The
meet
boy.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're going to bum a boy.
Maybe you're gonna get bummed by.
Oh my
a
God, one for sorrow, one for joy. I would like to bum a boy.
Little drummer boy.
Mr. Magpie.
Elton
Right.
John. Words.
Cool. Yeah,
no-
I do. I'm going to do that from now on.
You've got none. No, nothing. Not a single thing. Do you like put your do you put a certain sock on first?
Huh?
I put my right sock on first and my right shoe on first. I don't know why, but I do. And if I don't, I notice.
You are a crazy lady.
I have to start every set of
Yeah, you've
walking on
said
my
that,
right
yeah.
foot and end it on my left.
Yeah. I always finger my wife with my ring finger first. Digit. It's a weird one.
Would you ring finger? Oh, there's not much power in that.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a superstition.
I feel like you might
It's a
miss.
family thing. It's been passed on from generation to generation. I remember my grand saying, "Oh, well, you know, always use that finger first. Lucky, then you'll marry." Yeah, yeah, it's a family thing. It's a Preston thing. I've never told you about that in 3 years.
You only finger the one you want to marry.
God,
Like,
that is going to be a bad fingering, isn't it? I can't even.
yeah, there's no power in it.
Yeah.
Finger
But then again, it is part of the greatest twosome in fingering history.
yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but the middle one's carrying a lot of the weight.
Oh,
there.
yeah. It's
If
fucking-
anything, he's just like tagging along for the ride. The middle one's doing the
This
job.
is Eric Morecambe. That's Ernie Wise. Yeah, but look,
There's
this
a
one
reference for all our young listeners.
Trill and Trill.
All our listeners are like, fucking hell, there we go. Morecambe Wise.
Oh, they were great.
Have you not got nothing in your life where you go, I've got to do that? It's just a part of your
There is a
routine.
superstition
Yeah,
and
'cause
not.
there's a difference between superstition and routine, isn't there?
Yeah, he's like the most OCD, but he's not doing it to please the gods. He's doing it to
Yeah.
please himself.
What you do to please yourself except for masturbate?
Yeah,
He cleans up, doesn't he?
One of my
He's always fucking tidying.
one of my superstitions is a
his cum up.
seatbelt. A seatbelt. I just put it in a car. Mad. I just put the seatbelt on, click it in, and I'm like, oh my God, one crash for
Do
sorrow,
you wear a
one crash
seatbelt in
for
the back
joy.
of a taxi?
Do you know what? I genuinely judge it on the driver and the car.
Sometimes, yes,
Look, you're fine.
but not in a black cab because they're invincible. In an Uber or in a minicab, yeah, because that's just a car.
Abroad, it goes
But
out the window.
in
I brought that man out the windows. Hey.
I never ever put a seatbelt on if I'm in the back seat. I don't know why, but I just feel like
You're safe.
it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to die and I'll kill everyone else as well. I honestly thought as we got in a taxi one night, you in Nashville, you got in and didn't buckle up. As I buckled up, I was like, why am I buckling up? Because if we crash, I'm going to get killed by a flying Adam Rowe. And that's sort of how I want to go.
I like the person behind me to buckle up. I kept telling Jack off
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't want.
We're all traumatised from Julie New Killer, aren't
I
we?
don't want to know me killer.
Jack off.
Was that an advert?
Yeah. Julie New Killer. And it was just this son or something.
So it must have worked.
And he
That's
stabbed
in my
her.
head.
I don't want to go to bed!
Yeah, the thing is, they drive home fine, and he just gets in and blows it head off.
Those fucking adverts are bullshit. The Think Motorbike one where you're like, did you see it? And they go to the lights and he turns right. There's defo no motorbike there at all. And then on the next clip, it's like, look again. And there's a motorbike. I'm a motorbike!
Yeah, he's going about
You
400
lying
miles an
cunt.
hour. That's why. What can you do?
What, Think Motorbike.
No, that stuck with me. That one. I don't want to know me killer.
Yeah,
and
I know.
also the mobile phone one. Have you seen that? So like, it's
The mobile phone advert.
no for crashing. She looks down on the mobile
Yeah.
and answers it,
And there's an elephant.
and then she crashes and dies. And the fella is like, "Hello, are you there?" And he's like getting upset, and she's dead.
And she's like, nah, I'm dead. Oh, God.
It's probably hack, but the little girl one traumatized me when
Stop
I was
hitting me.
little. Yeah.
If you hit me at 20, I'm all right. If you hit me at 30, I'm sound.
Yeah,
If you hit
because
me at 40,
it was
I'm dead.
Yeah.
this slow-mo with a kid getting fucking bonneted
Yeah.
into the air.
And I was her age.
She's like, she's looking right down the camera. She's like,
She fucking dabs.
If you hit me at 120, you're in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's a 20 zone.
Yeah. They worked though. We remember them all.
Yeah.
I don't remember the one that you said.
The phone one, it fucking... I remember being really angry at my mum because I called her, not knowing where she was, and she answered. I was like, you driving? Just before it was really bad. And I put the phone down now and never answered it if you're driving. She's like, okay, sorry. She's proper stuck with me.
Wow.
Good adverts.
Going back to superstitions, I reckon you do the lawn in a specific way. That's what I
With
imagine.
his pants off.
Yeah, because I don't want to anger the turf gods. Because they will smite
None
me.
of it's superstition.
Am I
man.
wrong though? Do you do it in a specific
He,
way?
I guarantee you he does it in a specific way, but it's not because he's
No,
like,
no,
I've got to do
it's
this
just
or the
stuck in
God.
his routine.
He's just like,
Oh.
I've got to do it this way because I've always done it this
Now
way.
we're
and I'm a fucking
talking
gimp.
systems. Systems. Get on me. I will let on to systems.
Is J.K. Rowling the
Make your
turf god?
life work better. That's not superstition.
Dan,
What?
is J.K. Rowling the turf god?
Oh.
Trans exclusionary radical feminist.
Yeah, and that's why I mow the pride flag into my lawn every time. I don't know where I get the pink dye from, but I make it work.
Go on, what's your
You got to
system?
be careful that no one confuses that for Russia when it's all green. It's a different message, innit?
What systems? Oh yeah, you've got to mow the lawn in a certain way.
Well, there you go. Then you have got these things.
I'll talk you through it. I go once around the
I'm
edge,
sorry,
and then
lads.
I go twice around the edge. That creates a sort of frame, a border. And then when I've gone round twice, I then stuck the lines in. And then obviously you've already mowed on that edge part. Because obviously you can't struggle. So
you got a driver one?
You get a turning circle for the lines where you've already cut.
Have you got to sit on one?
What?
Have you got to sit on mower?
How well do you think we're doing?
I know how well you're doing. You've definitely got to sit on mower.
Dan, you've got like
It's not-
7 cars.
Hang on.
Like, it's not out of the realms of
Hang on.
possibility. You've got a fucking sit-on mower. You bought a BMW for a week last year and was like, I'm bored, selling it.
And a jag.
Hang on.
That's not a ridiculous
It's
question.
the
About 300
sit-on
quid.
is not the problem. I haven't got
How
to
long do you think we're doing? I think I fucking made of money. Buying Nike and Adidas. No, I'm a goaler, man. And I'm staying that way.
Goal.
He's never done my voice like that. Hello, I'm Dan Nightingale.
That is what you sound
I've
like.
got a fucking Jag, a BMW,
And an Audi.
and a ride-on mower. I haven't got the lawn to justify a ride-on. It would look insane if I trundled it out the garage, start it up. Oh shit, it needs a service, a bit of fuel. Be round in 4 minutes. And Laura would probably divorce me.
Why? You can have a go.
Although there is a green on the front, the council aren't mowing it. I have thought about.
Now then you're a paedophile.
Yeah.
Why is number 17 on his ride on
Oh,
mower
I
on the
know,
front?
but Oliver across the road plays football on it, and he's like literally playing in
Tell him to cut
fucking
it then.
dandelions.
How old is he?
I don't know, he must be about.
But
10.
you appreciate your neighbour that does the stuff for the community.
Yeah,
That
but he doesn't
could
get
be
on a
Dan's
ride on
job.
mower.
I know, but we've already got one of those, haven't we? Fucking Martin.
Martin the cunt.
Oh, he's an absolute.
That's
Oh.
not his real name, is it? That blew my mind. That.
Yeah, it is his real name, Carl.
Well, it doesn't matter if it isn't because there's lots of other names.
Yeah, there is. Oh, yeah.
It's not like there's 2 names.
It's Lucinda. I can't be that guy. I can't get a lawn because the council came around. We're going to plant loads of like shrubbery in it and just let it grow. And everyone booted off and went, "Can we just have a little green where the kids can play football?" And they were like, "Right, okay, fine, but we're not going to cut it much." And I, in protest, nearly bought a ride-on lawnmower. But then I am the absolute hard-on going. I'm doing it for the community.
I don't think there's a problem with that. I'm all for that, me. Yeah. I'd love a ride-on mower eventually when I've got like a big garden. And that. I can't
It'd be
imagine.
amazing having to buy an extra parking space in your flats. I know, I'll take the bunk, but this doesn't make sense, love. Please don't mow in the corridors. There is a new rule.
No, what you do is, because you like the biggest and best, you buy like a tractor or like a combine harvester. This'll do it.
Oh, and then there's just a line of tractors. Yeah, that's an old tractor. I've got a new tractor.
I've lost the keys to that one.
That one's, I just don't know. I'd never liked it in green. Got a red one. You don't need 2 tractors. No, I do. Fuck off.
I don't think I'm as frivolous as you lot make out. You know?
Oh, come on. Oh, I've just hydrated.
Hang on,
myself.
that coffee is from Pret, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. I get my money's worth out of that subscription, mate. Easily.
And I get my money's worth out of Sneak Hydrate.
Are you going to be like a home guy, yeah? Like a proud of me home, going to mow the lawn and shit?
Yeah.
You're not going to get a gardener?
Yeah,
I might get an assistant.
yeah.
But he's working to my instructions, you know what I mean?
Get mine. Former Pillhead Neil. He's absolutely amazing. Hello, Dan. What you doing? Hello. Literally text him the night before. Are you coming this week? I might come Thursday. Turns up Wednesday morning. Hello. Please don't do the front lawn. We've got some
Chelsea fan.
We've got some seat down. Hello, Dan.
Gardening.
Oh, he's on his
Don't break them ones.
He's just on his phone. He's got his little team mowing. And he's like constantly looks like
team.
Oh, he's got a little team.
You have a team of gardeners, but you can't get a ride on mower.
Fucking blitzkrieg.
How well do you think we're doing? We've got a fucking 8-man gardening team, right? We've got a ride on mower.
They're not on PAYE. I just rang a guy who was called Neil, and he turns up with his son and his mate. They're all sound. I genuinely really like them.
You got a son?
I think he's got a son, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
because he sounds, like a.
He's great.
He's still picking up
feminine.
I really like him. Do you remember LaRue?
Yeah.
Bulletproof. In for the kill.
Going in for the kill. He was like, my mate produced that. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about? The most random conversation.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, yeah, lovely.
Rama, though.
And then I have to text him and go, do you want some money? He's like, oh, yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
I might be exaggerating his voice just a little bit. But he seems dead sound.
Is he, son? You've met him?
I really like him. I really like him.
If you had to take a stab in the dark, would you say he's,
What? No, he's a disco kid. He's a space cadet.
Sean Ryder.
That's my guess.
Just melted his head.
Yeah.
not a,
Uh-huh. Oh, you thought I was making him gay?
I didn't think you were making him gay. I didn't think he was like, do you know what? I've met Dan.
Do you know what?
He's made me gay.
Your flower beds are so beautiful.
I
think
thought
I'm
he was
bi-curious.
a gay person, yeah.
Oh, no. He's just a space cadet.
I bet he gets, if he talked like that genuinely, women love all that, don't they? He must get so much attention.
We'll love all what?
Yeah.
Like
People who sound like
compliments.
you're talking to death.
Yeah.
I'm doing he's a bit mental. I'm not doing like, hello, darling.
Women love
I
compliments.
think I've maybe...
I think women feel comforted by it, and then they lull themselves into a sense of
like
security.
non-threatening.
Yeah.
Women love that. And then also, you can share eyeliner. And they love that. That's handy. You both got handbags. Shares the load. They love that. Women love
Camp men.
gay men.
What's a fact, innit? Most have got a gay mate. It's like an accessory, innit?
Is it?
Yeah. I've got a gay mate. All right.
Like women in comedy. They must, do quite well. You can, really fucking move yourself up, can't you? Well, I had a straight female friend, but this one's doing
It's one of
even
Barney
better.
Stinson's plays, isn't it? So I know you haven't seen How I Met Your Mother, but Barney Stinson's got a load of elaborate ways to pull women. And one of them, he pretends to be a gay hairdresser with a straight twin brother. Gets to know them as the hairdresser. And then it's like, when they're like, oh my God, every fucking day to go on's fucking terrible and not know what to fuck with. And he's like, do you know what? I've got a fucking straight twin brother. And he's just exactly like me. And they're like, oh my God. And then Barney fucks him.
Right. He's an absolute sex pest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a
We
Lothario.
love a sex pest in sitcoms.
Yeah.
As much anymore?
What?
Like a Joey?
Do you think it's dated?
Yeah, probably.
Barney Stinson's much more of a player than Joey.
No, I'm saying, but it's
That is quite
dated.
sinister, though, isn't it? Like, Joey was like, I love eating and fucking.
Yeah.
And how do you do it, Joey? Is there any gaslighting? No, I just go, how you doing? It was quite a simple, Joey's character was the most simple, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's attractive with he's a big gold heart. Like he's a big cuddly boy.
Loves eating
Yeah.
like a...
Loves his mum. Family guy who's attractive and is good
But
with women.
it wasn't a complicated character.
No.
Barney Stinson
Stinson.
sounds... That's a bit more advanced, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, he's a psycho.
Setting up
he's
elaborate...
a complete psychopath, but
Right.
lovable.
I think it's a bit dated. Like Joe Barney in The Simpsons doesn't drink beer no more. He's not an alcoholic. He's addicted.
Just end that
He's
show.
addicted to coffee now because you don't want to have a character who is an alcoholic.
Oh.
So now
No.
it's like they took Apu out because he wasn't voiced by an Asian man.
Oh.
I understand that one a bit more.
That was a campaign by Harry thingy.
Condoleezza Rice.
What?
Harry Condoleezza Rice. Harry Conduit.
Yeah, and like it's also divided the South Asian community, that, because a lot of people were like, this was a really offensive character. People used to call me a poo in school. And then there was other people who were like, that was my only representation on TV.
Telly, at that time. Yeah.
So controversial. But I hate this sort of the way we're going with characters, where it's like, oh, characters have to be perfect and no character can be problematic or a cunt.
Yeah.
Like the musical Dear Evan Hansen, like got like rave reviews. It's just finished its London run. I think it's still running on Broadway in New York. I loved going to see that. It was great. But it started getting criticism because it was like, by the end of the play, everyone sort of like thinks Evan Hansen's sound, but he's actually a really mean guy, and he's not like a perfect character. So it got like criticism from people because he's not this fucking angel, and it's like, he doesn't have to be. No one's perfect. And when we start sort of removing the chance for characters to be
wrong,
to have flaws, what the fuck are we
realistic?
doing?
It's not a minute on life. Like, it's meant, sitcoms and stuff are meant to be like, these people exist.
Yeah, be a grown up and be able to deal with just more layers to a character. It's that kids get that, don't they? Like who's good and bad and everything. Just doesn't. It's not as clear cut.
That's
as that
healthier,
in
isn't
adult
it?
life.
These people exist. This happens. Not everyone's perfect, and then when someone isn't, you're like, what the fuck? The world isn't perfect.
Surely the most interesting writing does have that, doesn't it? Does have that like push and pull of good and evil and
you're not
being
meant
flawed.
to like. You're meant to love a character despite their flaws. That's the best writing, isn't it? Is when a character's not a perfect person, but you're like, but they're still like, you still connect with them, and you're like, they fucked up quite a bit, but that's not okay, but it doesn't matter.
Modern sitcoms, I think Ted Lasso's nailed that in terms of depth of character, and they've all got different flaws and stuff, and they're not just cartoon like Joey, like they've got two things about them, they're all proper people in it.
The only, like, I love Ted Lasso. The only thing I think about it is it's a little bit into the unbelievable.
This season especially, yeah, but
like the characters are not potentially real people.
I think in the first season they would have been.
Maybe.
It's the Flanderization of characters, isn't it? Eventually
they're just a little bit.
They become like a parody of themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I found that even in season 1, to be honest. Like Ted Lasso, so the main storyline of Ted Lasso is he is an NFL coach who gets hired to coach a British football team. And he comes over and he's got zero knowledge of the game, but to a cartoonish degree.
Yeah, so he wouldn't have got the job. So it's not believable.
Well, no, the reason he gets the job, sort of spoilers, this is revealed in the first episode, is the woman who owns the club has gone through a divorce. Her ex-husband was the owner of the club. She got the club in the divorce. Her ex-husband loves the club. She hires Ted Lasso because she wants him to fail. Because it will hurt her husband who owned the club. And obviously they go on a bit of a journey where she ends up like developing a relationship with Ted Lasso on a professional basis, and that's without doing any more spoilers. So she's hired him because he'll be shit at it. But like,
it's a good setup if you're trying to make that setup work.
Yeah. It's really good. But like, there's moments where he doesn't know the offside rule, and it's like he'd have read that on the plane at least.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's just moments in it where it's like, it's amazing. And the new episode dropped today. I can't wait to go and watch it tonight. But it's not real.
No, you have got to suspend disbelief.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in terms of like...
A little bit.
Especially the Roy Kent character, who is just Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Is a hard man. And a few decades ago, he'd have just been the hard man. But he deals with his mental health and has a deeper level of character. And you go, oh, he's...
Yeah, it's not the first... This is the character.
Yeah.
This is his trait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
more of a human side to it.
Yeah.
I mean, Friends was fascinating, wasn't it? Because everyone loved it and it was beautifully written. But you did have to suspend some disbelief, didn't you? Because it's still a very artificial situation, isn't it?
Well, some of them are unemployed.
There's 6 friends and they don't really hang out with anyone else. And although they weren't like really shallow characters, they were just like 2-3 points, weren't they? Like Joey's maybe the extreme example, but then you sort of just buy in, don't you? You do suspend a bit of because you know it's a studio recorded like sitcom.
Yeah.
You have to sort of just buy in.
That's what I was saying. The same with all sitcoms. Eventually, they just become, well, pretty much every sitcom just becomes a caricature. The first few seasons tends to be you could buy into it, and then by season 7,
It's like, oh, that's funny because he's Ross.
Yeah.
He wouldn't say that.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Simpsons is the term Flanderization comes from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
The Simpsons is the epitome of that. Everybody became a parody of themselves. Homer became this fucking idiot. And that's why The Simpsons has gone shit. Because everyone's just doing the thing you expect that character to do. So you're like, yeah, there's no comedy because...
Yeah, that
We
lost
get
its heart
Comedy comes
years
from
ago. didn't it?
surprise, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
If you've got an original writing team and you achieve massive success, that's the thing that keeps it together. The cast is obviously important, but who's writing it? Because once that changes...
But it's that, but it's
The
also
Simpsons-
it's also just over time you've run out of ideas that are based in the real world.
Yeah.
Like,
South Park did it in the first few series. I think there's an episode called The Simpsons Did It, where I might even think it's Butters maybe, and they just go through all of the things that a cartoon has already done, and they just go, fuck it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it's The Simpsons started as like, oh, this is an American family, 2.4 kids, housewife, is like father. And it was like, oh, this is like a mirror on the world, and we're going to parody the world, and this is what happens. And then Homer goes to space and become like,
yeah.
you're like, okay, jump in the shark, literally. But I still love it, and I watch it all. It doesn't bother me. But I watch it go downhill from a certain point.
that's the argument for UK shows, isn't it? Like The Office, you leave it at 2 and then...
Yeah, the US
People
seems to
open.
milk it a lot more than the UK.
there's too much money involved, isn't it? Like, a big American hit is hundreds of millions of dollars, whereas a British one is 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, it's the difference between a 6-episode series and a 24-episode series is just insane, and the market's so much bigger. And
But the amount of
money
times you
talks.
go, oh, the first like Homeland, first season, unbelievable.
Killing Eve.
Westworld, like that's British, is that?
Yeah, but I'm saying the first season was great.
There's
and
so
then it
many
went down.
examples of American stuff. You're like, oh, the first 2 seasons are sick, and it goes shit. You'd think somebody got it right by now, but they haven't.
Breaking Bad got it
Breaking
right.
Bad got it right.
Yeah.
But Westworld fucked it. That could have been the best. Game of Thrones fucked it. I know that's based on a book, but there's so many examples of them.
Game of Thrones just didn't land it.
Stuck to London.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking it. It was building brilliantly.
Yeah, I mean,
by the time the
they fucked
last few seasons were coming on, me and Laura were hyped. Like it was one of them ones where you cannot watch this without me. There will be murder.
Yeah.
And then they just went and couldn't land it.
Even like the in-between
my
is
opinion.
perfect 3 seasons. Like the UK just seems to get it right a little bit more, and it probably is based on money.
Yeah, but then when it comes to comedy, maybe we do want a little bit of an escape. Like, how many messages do we get about this? Like, I literally saw a tweet yesterday from a lady who was like, do you know what I've stopped doing? I've stopped listening to self-help and self-improvement podcasts. And I've started listening to Have a Word from the Start. And it's doing my mental health the world of fucking good. Because there's a level of like, we're not trying to fix it. We're just fucking around. Just trying to make you laugh. Maybe there's a lot to be said for those sitcoms who are like, not trying to change the world.
Yeah.
Just trying to make you laugh.
The Good Place is perfect for that.
Yeah.
The Good Place is so good.
Like it's like suspend all belief and just enjoy what you're watching.
Because not everyone can handle the reality. Like, I know Curb Your Enthusiasm isn't like brutal reality, but there is a lot of realism in it. And it makes a lot of people cringe because they empathize and then can't handle the
That's the
cringiness
Office
of
as
it.
well.
Yeah,
That's where The Office gets its humour from as well.
Yeah.
You're
What
like,
I love about The Good Place is it feels real to me because of the setup. The setup is this is the afterlife. And then they make everything make sense. Like there's logic behind everything you have to suspend your belief for. You're like, they explain it.
Oh yeah, it's not just this for this. It's this
yeah.
is because of this. Have you watched The Good Place?
I've watched a little. I started it and then it just didn't catch.
Short episodes, you can just watch them in little bites. They're funny. They follow on from each other, but some of them stand alone. Great writing. The perfect length. Great cast. It's a proper.
It's the
good
writers
show.
with that again. It's the same team as the American Office, Parks and Rec. It's all those.
Yeah,
Those ones.
yeah.
Mike Schur, who created that.
it's so good.
It's just genius.
That's also why I like stuff like Rick and Morty. And I know you're not big into animation, but you don't have to suspend disbelief because it's a fantasy
cartoon.
world. And And if the writing's good, it can be as ridiculous as it wants because you are enjoying how creative the journey is on those episodes. And also, it's just so well written, so much
They get very
stuff.
meta as well, don't they? They take the piss
it's
out of itself
unbelievable.
and
That's
they
why
take the piss out of
didn't
you
work,
watching
because
it.
It didn't start like that.
And Solar Opposites is just an extension. It's fucking amazing. Yeah. And that's what we think is good.
There's the Have a Word list of good things.
What do you think is good?
It's a little short, but let's have a break.
Yes.
Oh, it's spot on.
Wagwan, lids, how are we? I'm feeling good. I hope you're feeling good, but if you're not, this week's episode sponsor can help you. This week's episode is sponsored by, brought to you by, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is an online counselling service. You go on there, tell them what's up, and you get your own personal counsellor. You can do it via Zoom. You don't have to go into a counsellor's office. That's stressful. They can do it at home. You can get comfortable, whip out the laptop, and it can help with all sorts. It's depression. It's just stress of life, anxiety, marriage problems. You can do it as a couple. Sort yourself out. If you're struggling with this, there should be no more stigma. I've had therapy. BetterHelp is a way to make it easier for you.
Because you can do it in your house. You don't have to be worrying about going to park outside some therapist's office and you're like, oh my God, I haven't got change for the parking machine. No, just do it and you can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the big worry with counselling, isn't it?
And you tell them what's wrong
parking.
with you, and they match you up with a specialist. It's not just like, oh, just give me any therapist. You can sign up and go, oh, I'm really worried that my bumhole might prolapse. And they'll be like, right, we've got a prolapse worry guy. He'll deal with you.
He's now going to get a lot of attention. Oh, look, who's here? Is it?
Oh,
It's Peter.
sorry, I was giggling under the table.
Peter, the Have a Word Snake.
Hello.
Do you ever get depressed, Peter?
Yeah, all the fucking time.
Do you?
Cost of living crisis. I don't know why I've changed my voice for this advert, but I have.
That's stress, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a
life.
stress.
Snake life, mate.
BetterHelp made me magic. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Dan's smaller.
It really does work.
If you go to betterhelp.com/word10, you'll get 10% off your first month. And if you want a more empowered life, therapy can help you get there. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/word10. Go and sort your head out, lad. Or lady. Or
Snake.
whatever. I had my first therapy session yesterday.
I can
You actually got up?
sense a change.
I didn't
What?
think you'd get up
What?
because you were hungover to fuck.
It was 5:30 in the afternoon.
Oh.
That's
What?
weird. Me and you had therapy at the exact same time.
Yeah, I felt that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Really
Really
turns
in
out
tune.
I'm sound. She just said, don't need to come back.
I'm just 20 minutes in. I'm going to stop you there. You're done. I don't even know what you're doing here. In fact, could you give me therapy, Adam? And also, do you want a blowy?
You done it much how it went.
Have you done it
Were you
before?
there? What?
Have you done it before?
Done couples therapy before
Oh, yeah.
with an ex-girlfriend, yeah.
Didn't work out.
Couples therapy was funny because she basically just told me that I was right about all the arguments. She was wrong. Pretty much
That's what they're there for. They're judging the arguments. He wins that one. Next. 2-0. Wow, fucking hell. He's doing well here,
Clip
you know.
to that actual
You're
company's
joking,
therapy.
but that's
with
pretty
the woman
much what it
going,
is.
What are you all about? I've never heard anyone who's so wrong. Adam like, yeah, that went my way. I'm happy with that. What? I'm right. Yeah. Next time, I think we should get
I
a
don't
couples
believe you.
counselling by a man.
How
Loaded
the
the
counselor
bases.
go yesterday?
Yeah, sound. She basically just said, you don't need to bother coming back. Yeah?
This is Susie down on the
Susie
docks.
yeah.
Right?
Sounds like an old indie song, doesn't it?
Susie used to work on the
Susie.
docks.
Susie on the docks.
Just sit on a pallet. I'll open up the warehouse. Come in. Sit down.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to... I'm going to write some stand-up about the therapy stuff.
And you're not going back.
What?
You're really not going back.
She said, I don't need to go back. She said, you seem healthy. Confident, if anything.
And
Wait,
And your
is
dick-
that real?
And your dick looks great.
That's what I was thinking.
You said you haven't spoke to her?
He carried it on for so long, it became believable.
I believed it.
Yeah.
There's things he started 3 years ago that we're still doing. His Python dick. You just keep leaning into it, and everyone's like, no, it must be true.
How did it go then? Was it helpful?
It was good, yeah. Yeah. It was nice to get a few things off my chest. I didn't realise how much had happened.
We did.
A lot has happened, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I don't usually do 5-hour sessions, but we just kept rolling. I found when my first ever therapy session that I just blurted loads. I just tried to.
So did Adam.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
All right.
that's the
You
point,
have
isn't
to go.
it?
Hang on, let
Yeah.
me just tell you.
Here's why I'm fucked up. Let's talk about everything.
First
Yeah.
couple of sessions were just me going, and then this, and then this, and then also this, and then this, and I like. How did you find that? Did you find yourself just? Where did you
and
start?
She said I'm very detached from my problems because I say them.
What?
I say them like I'm reading them about someone else.
No.
I'd love to see the start of that therapy. Right, Adam, what's the biggest problem? Right, well, it was last season. We were going for the quadruple. And I think that's where it all started. Yeah, my mum's dead, but never mind that. That was one of the best Liverpool teams I've ever seen play. And to just get, was it 2 trophies?
Did you lie at any point and then realise and tell the truth?
Nearly.
Because I feel like I'd do that to protect myself. I'd be like, what am I doing?
I nearly lied about something that I won't mention. I nearly lied about something I'd done.
Yeah.
I was like, why am I lying to her?
9/11, just say that you were there.
That was me.
In it.
I don't want to ruin too much of the routine I'm going to do, but she took me through like the like the ethical stuff at the start. She's like, so, you know, if you talk about any of this, I don't tell anyone, but if you're talking about this, and this, then I have to inform the authorities. And one of them was terrorism. She was like, if you're plotting any terror attacks, I do have to tell the authorities.
She doesn't usually say that, but she got a sense of you in the door. I'm just going to have the terrorism one. It looks Syrian.
Oh,
So did you catch yourself about to lie and go, what's the point?
like, yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd do that.
But it was only once. Everything else, I was just like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you tell a story, and then the first few sessions, I was on like session 5 or 6, and I was like, and now I'm going to tell you all of that story. Like I found myself
Omitting stuff.
holding stuff back, and then later on in the process, you go, what's the point?
I
If
found
you've been
myself
a
just
dick.
remembering stuff that I'd forgot had happened. I was just like,
In the first session, you've had a phenomenal first session.
I'm an open book though, aren't I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not. You're literally a locked book. That's why you're there.
No, but like what I mean by an open book is like, it's not like I naturally hold things back.
No, you
Oh,
can't
you just lock things away.
You can't do this podcast for as long as
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
done and be like, I'm really going to tell you what I think. Do you know what? I've spent the first 250, whatever. Now.
Yeah. But yeah, I've never done one-on-one therapy before. It was just the couples one. And the couples one genuinely was like, right, here's the argument we're having. Right.
Ref
then-
this.
No, yeah, but you sort of do that. It's like, I feel like this, she feels like that. They're at odds with each other. Who's right? That's sort of what
She
it
was
is
Herb
like.
Dean, essentially.
Yeah, but then she kept going.
It's over. No, 1-0.
The girl
You'd let it go on for far too long.
Yeah.
Hey, nice Herb Dean reference.
Thank you.
I didn't want to go to the couples counselling, but I was talked into it by me girlfriend at the time, and then she was the one who stopped us going because she was like, she's just fucking sad with you all the time.
We're getting a different one. My mate Mandy.
Do you fancy doing a top 5?
No.
No? Okay.
I want to hear more about his therapy.
Top 5 therapists.
Top 5 therapy moments. I had them all yesterday.
Did you feel light after? Did you feel like, oh, I feel a bit better?
I still felt hungover, so
It's when the therapist started clapping. That's when he knew he'd had a good one.
That's
got an
the best
encore.
first therapy.
Got an encore.
there's something that happened that I'm not going to say just because I'm going to do it in the stand-up. But it's so funny.
Right.
Are you going to therapy for stand-up?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
I do
okay.
everything for
Buy tickets and you'll see what happens. These clickbait stand-up tickets. Fucking rat. I want to know. I'm not buying tickets. You can get fucked.
You are going to see the show, though.
I will see you by accident.
Oh, Carl.
I'll be there for some of them, obviously. Plymouth.
Real.
Is it in Rill? You going to Rill?
Yeah.
I'm going to Rill. Kicks off Rill.
Oh, we're all doing real.
Yeah, let's go real.
I hope real
Pavilion,
doesn't
where I have
clash.
my birthday.
Oh,
It is.
Oh, you can get some of that
Before
pizza.
Yeah.
we can get Chris involved.
Lovely.
Oh, you got to invite Chris to the show.
Just standing there with his guitar for 3 hours. Chris was opening for me. Go on, Chris.
So who are you guys?
Right, let's do a top 5. I think Finn, I think you're right.
Yeah.
You want to do a
Yeah,
top
I
5?
felt a natural lull. That's what we're going for.
Ready?
Yes.
Where is it?
You tell
Do
me.
you remember?
Yeah. Remember to press it again, though.
Right, top 5.
This is from Dan Allinson. Top 5 simple pleasures. Something like a sit down that is absolutely class but not life changing, just dead nice. A few off the top of my head would be fresh bedding, good cup of tea, getting a snow day when you're in school, funny sounding fart, a wank, etc., etc. So life simple
Funny
pleasures.
sounding wank.
Funny sounding wank.
Snow wank.
Mine
Mine number one is sitting down. My number one's sitting down. Sitting down's the best thing in the fucking world. I love sitting down so much.
Someone else cancelling a plan that you didn't want to do anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So beautiful.
You get the fucking, oh, right.
Oh, I've got that fucking thing on Friday. And you get to Friday and someone's like, Adam, I can't make it. And you're like, you owe me one. Then the fucking Ronaldinho on the couch. Ooh.
Do you know what's a good one? Do you ever order takeaway and it's shit and you're very disappointed, but you're full because you've eaten some of it? Getting a good takeaway and getting it right. You ordered the right thing from the right place. Do you ever have that?
And they put it all in the bag.
Yeah,
That's a simple pleasure when you're like, oh my God, it's all there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They got it right.
It's what you wanted. It's cooked.
Yeah.
But like, I got the takeaway order right.
Because you can do this by reversing it. You know, when you go, oh, what are we getting for tea? And then you flip-flop and then get the wrong thing. And you're eating, you go, nah, I didn't really want this.
Getting
didn't
food
satisfy
envy's
me.
the worst, isn't it? When you order something, you're like, oh, what you've ordered sounds good as well. And then you look at it and you're like, fucking hell, I wanted that.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the
Make sure
worst
it's
when I was like, I can't be arsed cooking. What do you want to get? Let's order something in. And then there's debate about it. And then it's disappointing.
You get it wrong.
Oh,
and you're
fuck
full.
off.
And you've spent money and you're not satisfied. You're like, we didn't get
And
it.
no wipe poo.
Yeah.
Can I just say, any,
Well, a one wipe poo.
any form of satisfying plot,
I'm guessing.
I know for sure, just any form of satisfying plop, I really like that.
Proper
Poo,
empty.
like
When
a
it just
big,
goes,
like a
"What
big
the-"
solid one that like pushes on the like every inch of your bumhole and it feels like a fucking car's coming out your ass.
Yeah, but
Wow.
no, the last 20% of that is like, it's like getting
when it
bummed.
goes
I reckon. I reckon that's what getting bummed feels like.
No, hang on. That's not the poo I meant. I like the poo where you go, oh, I need a poo. And then you go, I bet that's all the poo. You know when it's just like,
Oh, yeah, empty.
Yeah, like
I
proper
don't like the
world.
feeling when I'm like, when I can feel my sphincter going, oh God, this is a big bum boy.
I like it when I feel like that sneak cup's coming out my ass.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because you know you're empty and the last
It's
bit's like a
fucking
little
superb.
tickle.
no.
This is why I think I'd make a good gay. I think I'd love getting bummed.
You'd love this up your ass.
I think I'd love getting bummed.
Yeah, I reckon you would as well.
Oh, well then,
I'm
count
not
me
doing
out.
it because I've got internalized homophobia, but I think I'd love it.
You haven't said last cock as well.
I think
found
some
that
of that's on the
yesterday.
exterior. Something.
Seeping out. Joe, it's good as well.
No.
And you can change the drink. The first sip of Lucozade after the game of footy. When it fucking burns your mouth. It's just dead bubbly.
Oh my God. That's just taking me back to playing footy on the fields at school. And I just, you know, when you've just played for the whole hour we got, it's baking hot day. And I basically just downed a can. I can't even remember what it was.
So it's gassy. You're like, it's like
feel
burning
it.
your mouth, but you're like, Yeah.
When a stranger's dog takes a liking to you. Like
Yeah.
when you're in the park and the dog's like, fucking hell, he's sounding.
What
And they're
is?
jumping on you and that.
Yeah, you look like a kid. You look like a king there, don't you?
When you wake up and you think, you know, when you have to get up early so regularly, and then you wake up and you go, oh no, what time is it?
That's my one.
And then you go, there's nothing to do. I don't have to be anywhere.
No. The
Oh
best.
no, it's when you've got more time than you think.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I better not be 6
And you're like,
o'clock.
oh my God, I've got to be up at 8 and it's definitely going to be 2 minutes to 8. What time is it? It's 5:15. Get in. Back to Kip.
No, the best one's like, it's like you feel like you've been a kid for ages and you wake up and it's like 1:30. You're like, oh my God, I've got like fucking 5 hours left here, 6 hours. Get in.
You're always up at 6:15.
I get up at 7 o'clock every day.
Can I throw in feeling my wife's bottom?
10 to 7.
Yeah, I love that as well.
If anyone's not tried it. Yesterday, she was just trying up. She was doing her hair, and she was like, and I was like, "Can I just have a little feel of your bum?" She was like, "Of course you can." Oh, what a simple pleasure!
I feel Seneca's arse.
Just having a little touch of the person you love's bum.
80% of the time I'm with her, my hand's on her arse.
It's great.
She's got a great ass.
Going up the stairs in front and they're giving it a slap on
Oh,
her
yeah.
fat, that's good.
Oh, just
And they know it's happening. They're like, oh no, you're like, fuck off.
if I moisturise my whole body like Laura does, do you think my skin is it just men's skin is not as nice and soft, or are they just maintaining it better?
They're
Maintain it
maintaining it better.
They've got
Because Christ
regimes.
Almighty, so smooth.
Her ass is soft.
Mate,
Yeah.
Mrs. Yeah, you're right.
Getting sucked off to completion.
Simple pleasure.
Penetrative sex with an orgasm.
Getting sucked off from start to finish and you don't do anything else, though. Like, you haven't even got them warmed, you haven't fingered, you haven't licked pot, you're just being lazy, lying down, and they just, for no reason, just suck you off.
Unannounced?
Yeah.
What?
They just start playing with your dick, and then they put your dick in their mouth, and they suck you off until you come.
That is such a subtle one.
Simple.
It's a simple, simple pleasure that everyone enjoys. Women, children, just getting sucked
Don't be a
off.
fucking nonce now. I'm talking about an adult woman sucking my dick.
That's a simple pleasure. I've got one. Good free public Wi-Fi.
Yes. When it doesn't do the, you can pay for it on this BT thing.
Just
Wi-Fi, when you, like a public Wi-Fi thing where you click it and it just goes, you're connected.
You don't have to sign in.
There's no email. There's no name. It just goes, have some internet, lad.
Yeah.
Here you go. Look for whatever you like here.
Dan, I feel like you'll agree with me on this one. A hotel bath.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Laptop on the toilet, Netflix on, in the bath.
Yeah.
Hotel wank. I love a hotel wank.
You famously love a hotel wank.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bath in a hotel is.
Going for fresh bread or pastry at the shop, and they've just put all of the new stuff in there.
warm.
And it's warm.
Wait, I was doing that.
What?
Did you do that?
Which?
Go for fresh pastries in the shop.
Fresh bread. Yeah.
When they've but literally you're walking and she's just put all the fresh he's put the
You're like, oh, fucking get here, you.
I love that fucking warm baguette. And then being sucked off while you're getting fresh bread. Hang on. Can I say with all of these, it's better if you also get sucked off to completion.
Yeah.
So when the woman brings fresh pastry and they're all warm, and then just without saying a word, just sucks you off to completion in the car.
When you're in Subway and they cut the bread perfectly. Like, it's right down the middle. There's no, like, when, like, you get a Subway and they cut, like, fucking 10%, and, like, there's 10% and 90 of the bread, and it's, like, the wrong ratio.
Yeah.
When they just get it at, like, that perfect 60-40.
So it holds the filling.
Are you allowed with a Subway to go, lad, that needs recutting?
I think
I mean,
you
I
get
can't
that.
recut, but
Like, it's just whether you want to make a scene, isn't it?
you love making a scene.
I don't.
Do you know?
No. Unless I'm in the mood.
I've got two driving ones.
I just thought of a driver.
When you're approaching a red light and one lane's busier than the other, you switch lanes, it goes green, and you drive past them all.
Yeah.
That was
Because I feel like I'm winning at life there. Do you know
Yeah.
why? Because, like, they've beat me to the red light, but now I'm ahead of them.
Yeah,
So I've,
they've
like,
waited.
I've overtook, and they couldn't have done nothing about it.
Yeah. Another one driving. When someone's a dickhead and they're behind you, and you get to the red light just before them, to the green, and stops them at the red.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Someone was being a dickhead on the motorway a few weeks ago on the M62, just being an arse. I was overtaking. I was in the second overtaking lane, and he did that thing of like, well, I'm going faster than you, so I'm going to get right behind you. I was doing 79, 78, so I moved into the lane. He put his foot down. Oh, I got a flash.
Did he?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. How have you not told us that yet? Jesus Christ, that's the dream.
That's wonderful.
Oh, you're going to be so annoyed.
Do you know what I do to
Just
be a
someone flash
dickhead?
me. I was like, oh.
Because my car can move, I let people come up my arse. My car can move.
Shoot, mate. Whoa. Come again?
I let people approach my car to the rear
Oh, right.
and be
And
close.
then fuck you.
And then I'll move over to the middle lane, but then put my foot down.
Just
So
to
I'm
be
like,
that guy.
if you want to overtake me, fucking earn it. And I'll go like 115 in my head, miles an hour. Obviously, I'm doing 70 at all times. And then they can't overtake me. And I'll just go back again. I'm like, well, I gave you the chance. You just didn't take it.
Love it. Can we get into the bit of simple pleasures where other people are suffering misfortune? This is like, there's also in a layer of like,
Schadenfreude.
when people are being twatched, you're like, oh, fuck you.
What about when you've got an itch on your back that you can't quite reach and you ask someone to itch your back for you and without any directions, they get it first time?
What?
Yeah.
Who's your go-to back scratcher?
You lady?
Oh, yeah, you lady.
Yeah, can you scratch me back? Where about just like, oh, yeah, there,
And-
there.
When it moves, they move with it.
Yeah. Oh!
They're getting it each time. They move because the scratch moves. We all know that. And they're like, bam, 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 bam. There you go, kid. And you're like, boss.
I feel like this is a similar one. I don't know how, but it feels similar. When you've had something stuck in your teeth all day and you manage to get it out.
Yeah. Oh, when you're like, hang on.
Got it. Got it.
People don't like it, but I think earbuds is a really nice. I like that feeling. Not everyone loves them, but I like that feeling. That's a
when your hostage finally falls asleep.
Yeah.
You're like, shut up, I'm playing FIFA.
Yeah.
And then they've gone to sleep.
Oh, we all know
A
that
last
one.
minute
Yeah,
winner on FIFA's up there as well. When you've been down.
I was 6-3 up in the 84th minute last night and drew 6-all and genuinely nearly put my arm through the wall. I tried to snap my pad in half. Like I tried and they put my arm through the wall. Scoring a last minute win on FIFA.
I love going in a restaurant, like a busy restaurant, going, have you got a table for like 2? And they go, yeah. It's like, why can it always not just be like that?
Any success that feels like it's not possible. Like that is like, you're not going to have a table, but we'll ask anyway. And they're like, oh yeah. You're like,
wow.
Anything like that.
Easy.
Yeah.
Seeing a big pair of tits.
I saw a girl with big boobs on the London Underground 8 years ago, and I think about her every 6 months.
There you go.
They were just so colossal, and she'd been to whatever, like a festival in the day or something. I don't know. She looked like she'd been out.
The Big Tit Festival 2015.
I think she'd been to Big Booberama. And you don't say anything. You're not allowed to say anything. And she got off. No, we got off and she stayed on the tube. And my mate Matt started talking to me and I just went, big boobs. I just literally had to go, tits.
We're better.
Appreciating some sort of sexual attraction on a woman, a lovely lady, boobs, bum, legs, something good.
Pussy.
With a stranger man.
You
know when you're just like in public and you're like, and then you look over and you're like,
yeah.
And you're both like, yeah.
Are you seeing this?
Reckon women do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they see
Look
me.
at his cock.
He's like, fuck, is that Adam Rowe? God, you were looking as well.
You can have my tit. Yeah. God, I would like to give him therapy, if you know what I mean. Blowjob to completion.
How far away are these people? Are they stood next to each other?
Like lip reading.
Chelsea fans. I'm on. I just finished some gardening.
I think simple pleasures is a thing we can carry on with over different episodes. Comment below what your simple pleasures are as well, because we've definitely missed some.
Do you reckon we can get a top 5?
Do you
or
think
do
we
you wanna just keep
collate?
it on?
Do you think we collate even more and then do the top 5?
Yeah.
Do you think there's
Ditching your
more
bum over
to
the shite or the
garner?
fart.
I think there's more. There's
Shite.
loads.
Just your bum all with a shite. With a fart I can get, you can angle it. You're not angling shit, are you?
Just all encompassing shite, like just, and it's just like, oh yeah, I got that as well.
Oh, I know. When you need a piss and a shit at the same time, you just empty both of them. You walk out like 6 stone
Needing
later.
a piss. If you're desperate for a piss and you've been desperate for like 20 minutes or something, that is better than coming.
It's up there. The first piss on a night out when you broke the seal, and you're like, oh my God, this is the best piss I've ever had. And you're telling yourself, this is top 3 this week.
Clean public toilets
I do
is
that.
up there.
Yeah.
Clean public toilets are so rare.
What a country we are. Simple pleasures, clean things.
Yeah. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? But you know, like a Nando's has got good toilets, no matter what.
Whereas Starbucks and Costa, they're fucking animals, Starbucks and Costa. One toilet for fucking everyone. And it's always, they can be so grim, those fuckers. Yeah.
Remembering to skip the adverts on something you've recorded.
Yeah.
Because if you forget, that's the opposite of getting time back, innit?
Yeah.
You're like, I've just literally wasted my time.
A stream that doesn't lag when you're watching the footy.
Yeah.
A dodgy stream
A
that doesn't
good
buffer.
stream that you found,
Yeah.
not given to you. Skippable adverts instantly. Or you get YouTube Premium, stop being a meth.
Yeah.
This is a good feature.
Finding money in a jacket pocket is obviously such a fucking...
I found
I love that feeling.
a £5 note on my doorstep today.
Brian,
Do you know what? It might have been. And then it was useful that day.
here, cost of living crisis, that's for you.
I never need cash. And that day I needed cash. He was there. It was like someone had gone, "You're gonna need that later." Yeah, bosh.
I like this.
There's loads. We'll keep it going. Comment below, and we'll collect the best ones.
Do you know, as a married man, just even it like this is not like I'm not wanting to cheat. I would never cheat, but that little moment where you just get a little smile or a little knowing,
And
sort
you're
of like,
she wants to fuck.
and it's a little like, oh, there's an attractive lady, and they're like, hello, and then you don't do anything about it because it's not who
But
you
you
are.
just know that you could.
Yeah.
You know, if you were single, you'd be bowels deep in 20 minutes.
Bow. 20 minutes.
There'd be something afoot there, a tryst perhaps. I
Surely,
like that. That's
is
a
the
nice
one for you
little
like
moment.
when Etta wipes her own ass?
What?
Does she wipe her own ass now?
Oh, she forgives it a good go.
But I'm saying if she gets
I'm not
it
saying
right,
she, no. Yeah, she doesn't flush. She just wanders off. The amount of her shit that I have to deal with.
Do you know I have failed to flush the toilet twice recently in my house
Shit.
because of the toilet you've got me?
oh yeah, sometimes you just stand up and you feel done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The system, yeah.
Etta does not have Japanese technology on her side. She just shits and leaves. She's like, have you washed your hands? Have you done anything that you're meant to do? Oh, mate, I'm a busy woman. I've fucked off. If I could also have a shower without her coming in and doing a shit, that would be really nice. I swear to God, that last week, I was having a shower. Etta came in and went, sorry, Daddy, I need a poo. And I was like, right, cool. Then Jack wandered in to be like, what's everyone doing? And then Laura came in to get Jack. So I'm having a shower, and I've got Etta going, sorry, Daddy. And then pooing. Jack's like, Etta! Oh, my God, fucking stressful. Simple pleasures, just having a shower on your own. In fact, if I could go through a load of parenting ones. When you put the baby down, when Jack goes to, and you put him in the car,
Don't say it.
and you give him his, oh no.
I saw the cogs me up and I was like, he's not said it, and then he said it.
And then you've got one less kid. Oh, it's such a nice feeling when you just
When you
give him the dodie, give him his little milk.
You got
and
the
go,
dodie, yeah?
Night, night.
I'll fire. Give him a picture
give
of
him
Dodie. I'll
Dodie, I'll
fire.
fire.
Dodie out fired doll. Yeah.
Because Jack doesn't miss
On your
Diana,
remote
but
control car.
he misses Dodie
Give him a Dodie. Oh, I love you, Dodie.
and his little Fulham scarf. Fucking great when he just goes to sleep. With his,
I love that he's got a
his
little
Dodie.
Dodie. I'll fire action, man. Come here. I miss you.
Daddy, I want Dodie. Go and sleep without Dodie. There you go.
Where's his Dodies? You always have more than one Dodie. Always.
He's in a tunnel in Paris. Well, he was.
My nan.
No, I don't think he still is. I think that would be. Obviously, we got rid of the
It's
princess.
an active crime scene.
Yeah.
Don't move anything.
My nan wrote to Mohammed Al Fayed when Dodie died, just
Did he die, though?
apologising.
Did he die, though? Dodie?
Did he die, though? Dodie.
Did he die?
think he did die, though.
Did
He died.
Yeah.
Dodie died.
Dodie died.
And your nan wrote to
a le-
Muhammad.
Yeah, saying, "I'm so sorry for your loss."
Was she driving?
Everyone's talking about Diana. No one gives a fuck about you. I don't think you said fuck.
Everyone's talking about Diana. No one gives a fuck about you and your brother. Was it his brother?
Son, wasn't it?
Son.
Is this your Welsh one, not the Turkish one?
Yeah, not the Turkish one.
Right, no, Dodi Fayed.
Do you know who Mohammed Al Fayed is?
I feel like I should.
He
Go
owns
on.
Harrods.
Oh, it's funnier when he guesses.
What else does he own?
Is it Fulham?
Yeah, he used to have
He
a
used
stake
to,
in
yeah.
Fulham.
And
Yeah.
he's Michael
Is it still the
Jackson's mate,
Jaguars
isn't he?
guy?
Was he?
Yeah,
There was a statue of Michael Jackson outside
Outside
Fulham's
Fulham.
ground.
That
Yeah,
Finn has had his picture taken with.
Was in the quiz.
Fact.
There's an answer for the quiz.
it's in
Come on.
Manchester now.
Because he's a cool guy.
Yeah, it's in the National Football Museum
Why
in
have they-
Manchester.
Oh,
The
great.
Michael Jackson
The
statue.
footballing paedophile.
I had a picture of it.
He's not a paedophile.
No, he's dead now. He was a paedophile. But yeah, Dodie was his son.
Simple pleasures. Carl calling people paedophiles. Honestly, you think I
Michael
don't enjoy
Jackson
it?
was though, wasn't he?
But I do enjoy
I've
it.
said this before. He slept in bed with kids. He admitted that.
Simple pleasure hearing one of Carl's jokes.
Thank you.
That is. Because sometimes I miss him.
What's the difference between Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson?
Go on.
Neil Armstrong walked on the moon and Michael Jackson fucked little kids.
See, I thought you were going to say moonwalks. I
Are
think
they
everyone...
mutually exclusive?
No, it's a joke,
Buzz
Carl.
Aldrin could shag
To
kids.
pull back and reveal because you expect it to be a moonwalk based thing. I seen it from a comedian. the other
Jesus
day.
walked on water.
That might
Even
be...
orphans ran on batteries.
That might be the third joke we've told in the history of Have a Word on the pod.
I've got some others if you want, but a lot of them are racist, so I can't do my name.
You got to internalize that, haven't you? Yeah, it's better. It's definitely better. Well, send in your... Well, I don't think we should put the top 5 together yet. I think we should ask for more input.
Yeah, let's see if we
send in your simple pleasures, haveawordpod@gmail.com. And if you want to definitely get it read, sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod and DM Harry Robinson.
Let's get Michelle in.
Love you. Bye. Now then, ladies and gents, time to tell you about my actual absolute favourite sponsor. It's manscaped.com.
Now listen, just over a month now until Father's Day, Sunday the 18th of June. If you haven't already marked that on your calendar, what are you doing with your life? I guarantee you right now, you are yet to buy your dad his Father's Day gift. And I'm telling you right now, do you know what your dad needs more than anything else? He needs better looking balls, a better looking cock. Your dad, just like you, wants to be sucked off. And your mum is not going to do that if he's got hairy,
Help your dad get sucked off by your mum by going to... Is that what you're saying? Is that the gist? By going to manscaped.com and getting the amazing Lawnmower 4.0.
The performance package 4.0.
The whole thing.
Get the performance package because you get some undies,
ball
you get
deodorant,
the crop preserver, the ball deodorant. There's loads of stuff. You get the weed whacker for your nose and your ears.
Oh, yeah.
Let your dad be less hairy and let him get his balls drained this Father's Day. That's the best gift you can give him. You trim the pubes. If anything, it's more of a present for your ma. She's going to have to suck them off. So why don't you help her enjoy the experience more? And if you use the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off and free shipping worldwide.
Now, just to be clear, when you buy the Manscaped package, the total performance package, you don't have to actually shave your dad's pubes, do you?
No.
He does that.
He does that.
All right, because I don't want to lose
and
sales.
you don't have to suck them off. That's your mum's job
Right,
his
great.
mistress, People do cheat. Help your dad cheat on your mum.
Get
This Father's
20%
Day.
off and free shipping with the code WORD20 at manscaped.com.
Or just get it for yourself and get yourself sucked off.
Yeah, sort your balls out, mate. Come on.
And we're back, and Dan has been crying for the entire interval because he's allergic to wasps.
Life.
No, his granddad passed.
What?
That's why he's crying.
He was actually surprisingly upbeat about that, Carl.
Upbeat.
Yeah.
Mate.
Ooh, he come in and he was like,
I think his level. No. I think it was level, wasn't it? It wasn't upbeat.
That's fine. My granddad died today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Skiing accident at 97. How mad's
Skiing
that?
accident.
You'd ask him
For
for it?
real?
Yeah?
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Come on.
it would be weird.
Come on. When was the last time you went skiing?
Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
A couple of
Oh,
months
good
ago.
for him, man.
And you survived?
He was on end of life care at a nursing home, but when they have a day out, they really go for it. They really go for it. A lot of people said, you shouldn't drive to the Alps to ski for 97-year-olds, but he was like, no, I'm fucking doing it. He went how he wanted to go.
Was he rich?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he
'cause
was-
that- 'cause that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Do you know
Oh,
what
right.
I mean? You die on the slopes at 97, you got loads of money, you go with your
No,
family.
he won the
Their
trip.
suggestion.
How did he win the trip?
Dan?
Probably crosswords. It was one of the big crosswords. It was.
How did you win a crossword?
Listen, that's what he
Have
did.
you never seen those crosswords in magazines where it's like you've got to find out the answer to this line is like a word or a phrase.
As you enter.
And then you enter, yeah.
Yeah, and we always said crosswords would kill him,
And in a way.
but we
he
meant
did.
fighting at the pub. But that same guy he genuinely did die, not in a skiing accident. So
he did die.
oh, that's all bullshit.
And you're already joking about it. And it happened today.
yeah.
You're a sick
Well,
fuck,
last
man.
night.
Last night.
Can I? 97,
Nah, man.
97 years
No
old.
humour.
Yeah, but
Michelle.
it does that.
97 years old.
Yeah, but still.
It's a win.
Let it simmer. Let it marinate for
It's
a little
a
while.
win. The
Thing is,
funeral.
though, he doesn't listen to this, so
You
fine.
can't,
Oh,
no.
that's fine
No.
then. But do you know what I mean, though? You'd give it it says something about you.
We gave it a section.
But it weren't even a good joke. Like, you just came in and just started banter, and your granddad's dead, bruv.
I never
We've
said
already
nothing about
recorded for
skiing.
an hour, and I didn't mention it once. Do you know what I mean?
Huh?
We've already recorded for an hour today, and I didn't mention
okay.
it once.
Yeah, it's you see out of respect, isn't it?
Exactly.
Do
You
you know
give it
what
that
I mean?
hour, and then
Because
you're
you're a
like, do you
good
know
person.
what? What?
Yeah.
You're a good person.
I am a
Yeah,
good
he did
person.
mention the skiing out of respect, but that's not,
Wow.
Like,
Well,
it's one of them
sorry.
ones where you
Rip it,
celebrate,
mate.
not celebrate the dead, but you celebrate their life.
Oh,
they're that
97. He's had
Yeah.
a result.
Exactly.
Total
Died
result.
in his sleep.
old. Yeah.
That's the way. That's
Yeah,
the
but that's
way.
not a good way to ski.
In your sleep.
Oh, you're laughing, Michelle? Michelle's laughing.
That's the way to go. At 97, just go for the kip and don't wake up.
Oh, I'm telling you right now.
If you could pick, that's what you'd pick.
No, I told you what mine is.
Why? What would you pick?
Supermodel avalanche.
What would you do, right? You're 97. You're not getting a hard on at 97.
I don't
bruv.
need to.
You're probably not going to get a hard on at 45. So get ready for that. But you're not getting a hard on. You just got all of this fanny flying towards you. What are you doing?
You're just
Drowning.
wishing.
Gasping for
upon us.
air.
Yeah.
No.
You get to put on your headstone, died by pussy.
That was too much for this. You went, nope.
You know why? You know why? Because I'm thinking, like, if I heard that someone died by pussy, I'd think in some, like, medieval way that, like, they slept with someone and it was, like,
They caught
rotten.
something,
And
yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, a couple hours after they're breaking out in a sweat and they're like, I shouldn't have done that.
Well, how do you want to go? Do you want to go in your sleep?
I wouldn't mind going in my sleep, actually. Well, you know, like how you always think, oh, I'm gonna do the hard drugs when I'm older. Like that's what, you know what I mean? Just like one last
Get to
hurrah.
80 and do heroin.
Exactly.
100%.
I guess you do anyway, right? If you got cancer or something, you end up on like morphine and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Morphine's
It's-
great
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
In your sleep's good. I think I want a spectacular death, me. I want people talking about my death for fucking centuries to come. Do you know what I mean?
Go on.
I haven't thought it through, Michelle, but like maybe I'm on a motorbike on fire with 2 machine guns. Like people are going to talk about that.
How long are you lasting on the motorbike? You
Doesn't
get out
matter.
your driveway and you're
Doesn't
dead. No one
matter.
would see it.
All I need is one photograph. I'll bring Jack with me. Be like, lad, get ready.
I thought you were doing 2 grenades off the lava buildings.
Order. Anything spectacular.
How
People are going
sad
to
would
talk
that
about.
be? He gets on the motorbike, machine guns, set me on fire. Oh, fuck, I've fallen off. Just on the side. Dead burning. This didn't work out.
Because
Didn't
I-
even make the
You know
ramp.
what would be good, right? You've got a terminal illness. You know you've only got like
would
a
be
month
good.
left to live, maybe a week, yeah? Maybe a week. There's some kids drowning. Everyone's like, ah, and you're like, "Duh-duh-duh," and you save them.
I'll show them how it's
And
done.
then you get like a couple of minutes of everyone just going, fucking, you're just like, it's fine. And
Or
then
you're
you
knackered
die.
because you've got a terminal illness and you just die with the kids.
Yeah, that'd
that's
be pretty bad. But do you know what I mean? You already know you're gonna die. You already know you're gonna die. So you save them.
Terminally ill man drowns 2 children in murder suicide.
Talked about for centuries to come. Adam Rowe.
Yeah, you do something like that. You like push a kid out the way and jump in the way of the bus. That's the way you jump in the way, but say
Exactly.
do something
Right.
heroic. Yeah.
Yeah, not just like you, who's just gonna fucking sit on a bike in flames with 2 machine guns in it.
You just shoot them in the air.
Here's the thing. There's not many things I believe, Michelle, right? Like spiritually. I haven't got like any hard set beliefs, but there is one thing I believe, and I've said it on this podcast before, and I will say it again. You die twice. You die when you die, and you die the last time someone ever says your name or mentions you.
Isn't there like a Mexican
Yeah.
belief that's like that kind of but is it Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
why you
it?
celebrate
Yeah.
the Day of the Dead.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
Remembering the
Muertes.
dead.
Right.
Yeah.
And what they believe is like when the last person on the planet
Says your name or thinks he had or said, like, that's
that
another
remembers
death.
you.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
The film Coco does a really good job of covering that.
That is where I know it from, but I tried to make it
Oh,
sound
yeah.
like legit, innit? You know what I mean? I'm like, actually, yeah.
So if I'm the fucking flamethrower machine gun man on a motorbike,
Right.
I'm going to be Cinco de Mayo until the fucking early 3000s, you know what I mean?
But don't you want to make what you do in your life the thing that you remember for, not your death?
Both. Why just cover all bases? You don't just need to do one. You know what I mean? Like comedian, just keep putting specials out. People keep watching them, and
No, but
also
it's like Kirsty MacColl. She's not remembered for being a singer. She's remembered for the speedboat.
exactly.
Yeah, but you don't want to remember for that. You want to remember for the good shit.
No, one of, both.
Kirsty MacColl was in the Pogues.
Oh, okay.
She got hit by a speedboat. That's how she died.
Is it?
I don't know how she got hit by a speedboat, but yeah.
Do you actually not know what?
She-
Where?
saving
What
her
country?
kids.
On holiday.
Turkey.
Yeah.
She like her kid was in the water.
She was trying
and
to
she
save
saved
drowning
them,
kids.
and the
Yeah.
boat hit
Did
them.
she? Did she actually save a kid?
Yeah.
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 Oh,
She
Yeah.
saved
But-
their son.
Her own kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't terminally ill though.
So the
It wasn't
song-
like-
It was
Fairy
in,
tale
it was
in New
in
York, that's it.
Mexico.
In Mexico. There you
It was
go.
in Mexico. It all
We're still
connects.
talking
it?
about
Yeah.
it.
Do you think you'd get more props after you're gone for saving your own kid or someone else's?
Oh,
Someone else's.
Someone
Yeah,
else's, innit?
That's heroic. Like, there's an instinct to save your own kid.
You
I
hope.
seen someone else's kid drown, and I'd be like, "Fucking hell, nightmare that."
Is that
Not really my.
Back on your phone.
this seems like a you problem.
Yeah, it seems like, oh, this kid's drowning. Someone like.
That's a good question, though. Do you know if there was a body of water, say like the dock, and you saw a child in there struggling,
Yeah.
but there's nobody round, would you jump in?
No, I'd ring someone. Who I think,
Even if you could tell, like, you had a minute or two and it's like...
Of course you would. You would.
No, no.
You would.
You would.
No.
But you know, listen.
I wouldn't.
Video it?
No.
I wouldn't jump in because I don't like the water, so I feel like I'd be more of an issue.
Yeah. And I don't like kids drowning, but I really hate water more.
I guarantee it, I would jump in, I'd immediately have a panic attack, my shoulder would dislocate, and then I'd just drown with the child. Why are two families suffering?
I'm telling you right now, that will get talked about for a while, though. Also, you do get more valor for saving someone else's child. Because if you save your own child, there's also that extra layer of like, well, you were responsible for the fucker, so why is he in the water? Yeah. If it's just someone else's child, you're like, that wasn't your...
Unless he's ran away from home.
Yeah.
You jump in.
Yeah. Because I know someone loves that kid as much as I love my kids.
What are you doing?
What if the kid you save is an absolute gobshite and you die doing it? You've let a gobshite live and your children are now fatherless.
What, so if I jump in and swim over and he's like, oh yeah, you're the fucking old cunt who's not funny on Have a Word, I'd be like...
But what would your plan be, though?
What?
You jumping in, what you do? You just
Swim to it?
You do that thing, innit?
Yeah,
you
tread
know what I mean?
water.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you do that around their neck and then you're like, do you know what
Choke
I'm
them out.
Exactly.
Make it quicker, and then you get out and go, he's already dead.
No,
But
I'd
you know
definitely jump in.
that people are like when the World Trade Center was, got attacked, right? They did some report after and they sort of broke it. Shut up. And they realized that people go into like 4 sections, right? There's like 4 categories of people. Like some people were willing to just like, they just wanted to save themselves instinctively, right? Yeah. They were just like, I'm going to fucking step on your head to get down these stairs. Yeah. I'm going to save myself. Then there's another group of people that were like, let's brainstorm this and try and see how we can troubleshoot this situation.
And not one of them survived. Carry on.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And
because
then
they're having a team meeting.
Get a PowerPoint up.
Hang on.
There's people that are frozen in fear, right? Couldn't do anything, just frozen in fear. And then there were people that wanted to help. And they were like, these weren't really thought about. This is just instinctively that you just fall into one of these categories.
All right, well, Adam's crowd surfing down the stairs.
That's not true.
I'm not even joking.
That's not true.
Everybody go surfing. What?
That's not true.
No, my shoulder might go. I've got to get down. Because if that, I'll have a panic attack. Do you want to see this tower go down and me have a panic attack? No.
That's not true. Do you know what I would do in that situation? I know for the fact what I'd do.
No, the thing is you don't know what you're doing.
No,
That's
I do.
the whole point. It's instinctive.
No, I've been in similar situations. Not the exact same.
You've been in a similar...
What? Similar? Let's lower that word.
Like when I've been in like a work and the fire alarm's gone and you're like, right.
Yeah, that's 9/11.
That's
9/11.
Oh, and then you've got to have a cheeky cigarette outside. That's the same.
It's 9/11.
Bruv.
Smoking. Oh, it's awful.
Here's what I would do. I would, they're like, let's
You don't fucking know what you would do.
Well, here's what I think I would do.
Okay.
Here's what I think I would do. You know those people who are like, let's brainstorm a plan? I would skip that step completely and I'd be like, right, this is what we're doing and I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
So just follow me.
It's a lot of his tactics in life, to be honest.
I wouldn't be, we're not discussing it. I'm right. You can all shut the fuck up and listen to me because I know how to get us out of here. That door there.
Just a fire alarm, Adam. Calm down.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I'd do? I'd save one person who was less able than me. Because you're able to save one easy and you've still been a hero.
Yeah.
You've saved one.
Exactly.
Right.
Don't try and save everyone because you can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
Save one person.
Exactly.
So you save one person and then crowd surf down the stairs.
I can't save them down the stairs.
Oh.
I'm surfing on them.
Sorry. I'm helping one.
Yeah, you get one old person or one young person. You save one person. You can't save 10.
But that's nicer because your version is like, I'm going to make an announcement that we should all be selfish cunts.
No, we're not.
There's
We
the
shouldn't be
door,
selfish
let's
cunts.
go.
No, they shouldn't be selfish. They've got to listen to me. We shouldn't all be selfish cunts. No. I want to get us out of here, and I'm going to lead us. I'm like a lion, Michelle. I'm just a natural born leader. Just fucking.
Is this the fire alarm or 9/11?
What?
Which one's this?
Lions famously good
Right.
in
Whoa.
9/11 situations.
Everyone's like, yeah, this says on the wall where to go, Adam. No, lad. We go through the kitchen. Follow me.
You would have never listened to where the fire exits were if you worked in the trade centre.
Where's ours?
What? It's right there.
No, was that lead? Where do we stand? I mean,
outside.
Outside.
Yeah. You just follow Adam. He'd be like, right, shut the fuck up, everyone. Pick up an elderly person and fucking run. I'll just get carried out. Carl, could you help me?
I can't be dealing with like too many cooks in a situation like that. It's just fucking
Too
shut
many
up.
cooks.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Spoils
in the
the
kitchen,
broth.
same in the kitchen.
Yeah.
If I'm in the kitchen cooking, right? Let's say me and my missus are cooking dinner, right? That's never a thing. We're not cooking dinner. Either I'm cooking dinner and you can help under very strict instructions, or you're cooking dinner and I will help under your very strict instructions. But this team effort shite needs to go in the
my
bin.
God, do you know
you need
what?
a boss, you need a leader, you need someone to take charge of the whole system, and the other person's there to listen and do what they're fucking told.
You're my favourite person to cook with. I'll be like, you take charge.
That's
no,
me.
it's all on you.
I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah,
the
yeah.
cutting. I'll get the bin over and push all the crumbs in.
Yeah, exactly. You're
Well,
welcome.
Great.
You go to
Yeah.
the toilet, I'll
Yeah.
stay in
But
it.
just never let him take over a country because it's going to get pretty totalitarian. No, you listen to me. There's no fucking elections. We're doing it this way. Yeah, I swear to God.
I
think
I'd be
when it
heroic.
comes to country size, you do need democracy. But any other time, anything smaller than a country, you do just need a dictator. It's
town?
just a better system. Just shut up and listen to me.
Yeah?
But what if you're wrong?
Then it's egg on my face, innit?
Everyone's dead. I got Adam's face.
He's never wrong.
Just
You end up in Relate going, no, it wasn't undercut.
have I ever let you down? Nope.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're flying, okay? We're flying because we just do things.
Do you run things at home, Michelle? Are you the boss at home?
Yeah, I
Or
live
do
by myself. Do what the fuck
You do it, I'll help.
Right, we're going to have a meeting.
Yeah, you know what? Every day I get up and I'm like, I'm the fucking boss. Yeah, yeah.
I live on my own as well.
Do
you know,
ya?
sometimes guests come
Well-
round and then they get
well
given
done.
a job. You know,
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
this is your job.
Have you got pets?
No,
Oh, so it's just you.
it's just me. Yeah.
Do you live in a like insane cleanliness or insane rubbishness?
You know what? I go through moments. Like it's mostly clean. Yeah, it's mostly
Yep.
clean. But like it's not dirty. But I say that.
Messy.
I can say that there's no one here to tell me that actually, Michelle, you're a bit of a filthy cunt. But it's mostly clean. But sometimes I like to celebrate the fact that I can do what the fuck I want.
Yeah,
Just
you
by
just
letting
fuck
everything going. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Putting clothes on just so you can take them off and throw them everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you have to pick them up.
You don't. You pay Jackie. She comes round and does it.
Or you put them in a bin bag, get rid of them all and buy new clothes. He's
Yeah.
done that as well.
Are you a bed maker? Do you make your bed?
Yes. That is one thing I do as soon as I get up.
I do
Yeah.
that as well.
Are you
I
a
haven't done it
cushion
this
on
week,
the?
but
Are
I
you a
do
cushion
normally.
on the bed?
Do you know
spread?
what, man? I think there's not many women out there who hasn't had a big fucking pillow moment, all right? And now I've passed it, and I have as many pillows as I need to sleep on, and that is it.
Yeah.
Because I got lost in the fucking, the pillows have had me in a chokehold.
Yeah.
Do you know, the whole of the noughties, it was just like pillows. a
ODing
little
on
sliver of
cushions,
bed.
yeah.
Yeah, it was too much, man. Cushions, yeah, themed cushions. I got this from the, I used to treat cushions like fridge magnets. Do you know what I mean?
They won't stick to your fridge, though.
No, they fucking wouldn't. But you know what I mean? Like, I'd go somewhere and be like, oh, that's a nice cushion.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, they all have to be matching for me. You know what I mean? I have a lot of cushions on my bed.
On your bed, do you?
Yeah.
How many?
So I have 3 on my side, 3 on the other side.
No, they're
and then-
pillows.
but they're pillows, and then I have 2 cushions, 1 on each side, and a third cushion that's different to the other 2
In the middle.
In the middle.
Oh, that's a good format. That's like the 442 of
442.
cushions, isn't it?
Really? That sounds like really tacky hotel vibe that you're trying to
you're not fucking
recreate
welcome
in
to
your
keep
You've
staying
never
bedroom.
been to his
mine,
apartments, have you?
Is it? It's that vibe, innit?
No.
Is there anything satin in there?
Me undies.
He's the couch.
That was a very hurtful thing to say. Jackie will be really upset about that.
There's no crushed velvet,
There isn't?
No.
All right, cool.
is there?
What colourways
anymore.
are you going for in your house?
Grey.
Grey and blue, like cobalt.
Really? Cobalt blue's a good colour. I like Yves Klein. Klein blue. So it's like this artist called Yves Klein. You know, like every now and again, an artist is like, I'm gonna have my own colour. No one else can use it.
Yeah.
Klein blues. Like
Let's
one
have
of
a
my
look.
favourites.
Klein's felt like Calvin.
Do you know what? I'm dyslexic.
I've got
so
Sensei Red. My red exists as a colour.
What, you named
Sensei
it?
Red.
Yeah. My the person who done my graphics has made Sensei Red.
You
as
just
a-
can't see it.
Really?
Yeah, I can't see it. I'm colourblind though, to red and green. Not even messing.
Why's the internet being shit?
So you've gone in and gone, this is exactly what I want. They've matched your tone.
No,
and then
Alex
gone,
just did it and said this is Sensei Red and there's the hex.
Oh, that's a very good blue.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Right?
Let's
it's
see.
fucking special. I think the whole of like Frida Cole's house is
Oh,
painted
yeah.
in that colour.
It's
That's
royal blue. Like a royal blue.
No, it's like almost like a. Is it like an
subtle
ultraviolet
difference.
blue?
Yeah.
Is that? Would you say that?
Oh, nice.
Popping.
It's
you
popping,
can't have a
innit?
whole room in that, can you?
No, you can't. But it's nice.
I like a midnight blue.
quite
If you-
similar to our curtain. Look behind you.
Kind of, yeah. But if you like cobalt blue, then it's kind of similar. What have you got in cobalt blue in your house? Like walls,
Cushions.
just cushions.
Quilt cover, bed sheets, the couch,
Everything, the fridge, the doors.
me balaclava that I sleep in, me gloves.
I think
me
he's a
shoes.
secret Everton fan. Got fucking blue everywhere in the flat.
No, got a few things. A lot of it's dark grey though as well.
Okay.
Like charcoal. Love a charcoal. Just gives up very masculine vibes, you know what I mean? When I was a single man, women would come around and go, fucking charcoal. He's a keeper.
Yeah.
Is that what they'd say out loud?
Yeah.
Charcoal and cobalt. Where's the ring?
I wasn't going to shag him, but look at all this fucking charcoal. I'm in. If you've really got a... Is this real?
You've been to his house? Apartment?
Yeah? I can't remember the charcoal.
It does ruin the fact that because the apartment I'm in was furnished.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of the stuff I've added. But, like, you know, I have gone for very masculine colours in cobalt and charcoal, but then the headboards are all yellow.
Yeah.
Mwah, that sounds like it goes together really nicely. It does. No, it does. Yellow, blue, and grey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I know you're not picturing it right. Like you just don't.
Wait. What am I not picturing right? You've got a yellow headboard,
just
bruv.
tell from
a
your
yellow headboard. You walked in that flat and he was like, yeah.
No, but to be honest, I was in the middle of a mental breakdown and I thought I just wanted to live in town for a bit, so I just took the first one that anyone would give me. That's beside the point.
But
okay?
no, it's not beside the point because you'd need to be in a weird mental state to see that and go, I'm fucking taking it.
Yeah.
That is actually...
It's a nice yellow though. And
What
you're not
kind
picturing
of
it. I can
yellow?
tell from
It's
your attitude that you
mustardy.
think it looks shit.
Oh, okay, mustard.
Yeah.
All right then.
That's
Yeah,
what they
that's
call
all
me. They
right.
call
I
me the
don't mind
Colonel.
that.
A mustard headboard.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't mind it, but you haven't really matched the colours to it, but I do like it.
Is it a fabric headboard?
Yeah.
It's a velour kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the velvet.
Yeah.
Right,
All
you're
right.
doing it.
Feels good.
Yeah.
That sounded so weird by me.
Feels good.
Feels
Like your
great.
hands are
On the
pressed
back
up
of your head.
against it.
My mates just spent 1,600 quid on a mattress.
So did I.
Just moved into a new
Simba
gaff.
bastard.
Yeah, Simba.
I got a Simba a couple of years ago and it was too firm. That was because I bought the firmest one they do and I wasn't happy.
Don't they do a 200-day back guarantee?
Yeah, but then
Get 200 days back.
He's
That's
not
200
sending
days,
that back.
who's sending a mattress back? It comes in a box. You got to try and get it back in a box.
See how comfy is my bed? My bed is insane.
I have never spent that much on a mattress.
But spending on a
You
mattress,
can get dead nice ones for 300 quid.
yeah, it
Why
makes
though?
sense though, doesn't it? Spending on a mattress,
Couch
is something you
and
should
mattress.
spend on.
You
They're the
spend
two
most of
money
your
It's a
Yeah.
10
time,
to
blah,
15
blah,
year
blah.
investment.
I spent
15 years?
£1,400 on a mattress once, and to be honest, the one that I had after, it was like, remember when everyone's crazy about Tempur-Pedic?
Yeah.
I bought one. This is when I was living in New York, super expensive. And then after that, after a while, it started to like hurt my back. It sort of did too much. Do you know what I mean? And then I got an IKEA one after, and I was like, this is actually more comfortable.
How much? 400 quid,
I think it
300
was
quid.
like £200.
IKEA ones are sick.
They are good,
the
innit?
300 quid
Yeah,
memory foam
they're
IKEA
alright.
ones.
The
Like,
Hoxton hotels, I want to find out whatever mattresses they have because that is the best night's sleep I ever have.
Really?
We've got a
Yeah.
Super King as well, so it's 8 foot wide. I bet.
Massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it.
It's a
I can't see spending that much money on a mattress.
Because it's the thing, aside from your couch, it's the thing you spend your most time
No, I
in,
get
you
it.
know?
I'm not sleeping on cardboard. It's not like 1,600 quid or I'm on a fucking concrete slab. I get it. I just think you can get a decent mattress for 400 quid. I just don't. I just feel
I don't
like
think you've tried it yet.
No, that's true. Yeah.
You get
What
200
did you
days
do
back.
with yours that was too hard? Your 10, 15 year
Kept it
investment.
until I moved out
Yeah.
Come on,
Good
Dan,
investment.
what do you
and
think?
left it in the house.
Why was you having a mental breakdown, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I went through a breakup and I thought I was fine. But as it turns out, I think I just, I bought a Range Rover and moved into a £2,000 a month apartment within the space of 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
it was, it was a fun breakdown,
Yeah.
I could have been throwing me shit at the walls and shouting at traffic, but I wasn't doing that.
Right.
No, I was the traffic in my Range Rover, driving into my apartment, bribing women to give me parking spaces, It was a good time. I had a really nice time.
Hang on, you're still driving the Range Rover and you still live in the flat.
Yeah.
And you're still bribing people.
Yeah, well, I signed a 2-year lease.
It's not a breakdown.
No, he's through the breakdown.
No, but it can't be.
I signed a 2-year lease on the apartment. You can't just walk out on that, Dan. And the car's going to take me 5 years to pay off. So
The catalyst of all them things with a breakdown. He's through it now and he's enjoying the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that breakdown looks like it's worked out.
yeah, totally.
That's a good way. Sometimes people
what
have a
I'm saying.
breakdown and they do something mental and then they regret it, have to go back.
Yeah.
You've made all of that breakdown stick.
Yeah, totally.
And
Yeah.
also, he could walk out on a 2-year contract. He's definitely got it in him. Leave the lights on, wander off. 100%.
Michelle, we went to the States 3 weeks ago.
Did
and
ya?
Adam was away for 2 weeks and his heating was on the whole time.
Oh my God, do you know what? I've been fucking talking about this, man, because I left my heating on by mistake and I literally came home, opened up the door, it was like, and I was like, because I haven't had my bill yet, I was like, am I going to have to suck off an old man to pay for this? Like, the fear was there, do you know
I'll
what I
probably
mean?
get my bill first, so I'll let you know
Is
how
that
big
a
his dick
service?
is.
Is that a service? Liam? I will do
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
It's Eon.
I left my heating on, I'm ready for the nosh off.
If you're with Eon, you have to suck off Ian. Who owns
What?
it.
Ian Eon.
Eon.
He's Irish.
Did you leave it on full blast?
So I haven't got what you would call central heating.
Have you got radiators?
I've got heated towel rails that essentially heat up the whole...
You mean you got a radiator, bruv?
Radiators?
That's called a radiator.
No, but they're like, they're vertical.
It's a heated
It's a
towel rail
radiator.
in your
They're
bedroom.
vertical.
Yeah, but wait, if you can put a towel on it,
Yeah.
then it's a radiator.
Okay, well, we'll use your word.
All radiators are towel rails.
That's the word. It's not my word. That's the word.
Where do you want the towel rail? Lad, behind the bed.
You made it sound like the whole flat got heated from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Does.
What?
It did.
On a winter's
Wait.
day, if you're at the other
I
end of
haven't
the
got any
flat.
other radiators. There's one in
So
each
what the
bathroom.
fuck are you worried about then? Who cares? You left your heating on in one room.
2.
You got one radiator for your whole place.
2. One in the ensuite, one in the master.
Yeah, also, it's all bills in it.
No.
No, I thought it was. A couple of months ago, I mentioned on this podcast, where I live, it's great, all your bills are included. And then I was walking in the building like a week later, and the woman went, can I just have a word with you, Adam? One of the residents listens to your podcast and has come in saying, why is Adam Rose getting all his bills included and we're paying for ours? So I just wanted to let you know, your bills aren't
You
included.
haven't paid any yet.
All right, cool.
Have you paid any yet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be some. That's going to be some expensive towel rails. Thank you, Pooty.
It'll just figure itself out.
Did you like New York? Is that where you went?
We went to Nashville and then Adam and Jack went on to New York.
Did you?
Yeah, we went to Nashville for
Oh,
10,
did you?
10
Did you
8
like
days.
8 days in Nashville and then they did 4 in New York.
Really? What did you eat while you was there? What was your favourite meal in New York?
Do you know what? It probably would have been Peter Luger's steakhouse.
Yeah.
But I was
really?
I was too hungover to enjoy it properly.
Okay, did you Peter Luger's, right? Did you have, because they're like, we do 2 sides. One is chips, the other one is raw onions and tomato.
Yeah.
The fuck is that about?
I didn't order that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's not a side.
Because everyone goes crazy, but they're like, and it is a great steak.
Yeah.
But as the side,
The best steak I've ever had. The crust on it was, I don't know how they
it's
did it.
amazing.
Oh.
As you eat it, you're like, I'm gonna get gout. Like
Yeah,
it is,
100%.
it's definite.
And I'd have it as well.
Yeah, it's
If it
legit.
says on the menu, this comes with gout, I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, it's good.
We
it's
literally just walked in and went, can we have the biggest steak you do for us too? And some chips. And that was it.
good. It's amazing though.
It was
isn't it?
that was before our flight home. We did that and then went to the airport.
When you lived in New York, did you ever cook? Did you ever make food home, or were you just eating out all the time?
No, man. Also, the way your apartments are, it's like it's not big enough to like cook, and like you got a cooker, but you're not using it at all. And like I can't cook anyway, but no is the short answer.
Constantly eating out. Oh.
Always.
Cat's Deli
I
for a
wouldn't
big
even
pastrami sandwich. That's
Where?
always like me first stop. That.
Cat's Deli.
Yeah.
Do you know that they sold the airspace above it for like millions of dollars?
Did they?
Yeah, because they were like, oh, we can build above this, and that there was some big thing in like the press where it was like they sold the space above it for millions.
Because they can't knock the building down because they're sort of listed, so they build sideways and over, sort of. I've seen a few pictures of buildings like that where it's basically like that one's you can't touch it, but you can sort of build side and above.
I don't know if it was that. I think it was like they owned the actual space, the Cat's Deli space. They own that, and so these developers came in and were like, "How much?" And they were like, "We're not selling it." And they were like, "But for above." You know what I mean? I think it was like that.
A lot of money.
Like it was
Yeah.
just flat, so they just built on top of the building.
Oh, right.
What was your
Wild.
go-to in New York when you lived there, food-wise?
Where was my go-to
Yeah.
for food?
Do you ever go back
Yeah,
regularly?
yeah. Well, pandemic, no, but yeah. I mean, I only moved back here in 2019, but yeah, I go back.
The first couple of times we met, which was at Top Secret in London,
Yeah.
I was sort of introduced as, oh, that's Michelle from New York.
Yeah,
So I thought you were American.
yeah.
Because like when you're talking to each other like in the basement of Top Secret and there's loads of noise, I just didn't pick up on your very obvious British accent.
Yeah.
And then I always thought you were from New York until like 2 years ago.
No, I would seem just like a right dickhead if he was just like, she's only been here a couple of months, fucking listening. You alright, mate? Hey! How long you been here? 6 months, brother! like,
Golden
what a
Diner was
dickhead.
good as well. That was it. Is that what it's called, Jack? Yeah.
Where?
It's sort of
What's it called?
the Golden Diner.
Oh, I don't know.
What
about
street's it on?
5th.
The diners are just fucking amazing. Like, you've got
41st
all
and
of that on the.
Well, we
on
got
what-
a
the
br-
menu's just like.
Got like a breakfast thing and a brioche bun, but also a side of Korean chicken wings at breakfast time.
Yeah, it's
Just
legit.
fucking
It's legit.
Do you know? I live in this fucking shithole, mate.
You know what? Okay, this would be my. Oh, by the way, man, that fucking recommendation that you gave me last time I was here was amazing. That food was out of town. That Italian place.
Ricardo.
Fucking
It's the best.
insane. But my go-to, if I was in New York, would be I get up, I go to any random deli, and I get a bacon, egg, sausage, and cheese roll, and I get a coffee, and fuck it, I'm on holiday. I get a packet of cigarettes as well, and I just bosh them.
Can you do that? Can you smoke a pack of cigarettes on holes and then leave it
No,
behind
I
when you
always
get
come
home?
back and then I'm smoking again. But you know what I mean? I lie to myself. I'm like, it's fine. I just do it while I'm here. And then 6 months later, I'm like, yeah. But no, have you ever smoked?
Yeah.
Do you smoke?
I used to.
You don't anymore. Do you
No,
vape?
I do a
Oh,
lot
and
of
he
vaping.
vapes like watermelon, sugar, shit.
Watermelon sugar, vape.
I got hypnotized to get off the vape. I got hypnotized twice. What? And it was bad, man. Like
Hypnotised?
I think I've been hypnotized a few times for smoking, but I think vaping is.
Awful.
I think it's worse than cigarettes because you just do it all the time. You just always fucking got it in your hand.
Put a
And,
light a cigarette and put it out, and like there's a thing that you can just pick it up. Go, okay, done.
yeah. Also, you can do it in people's houses. Like you would never smoke in someone's house, but like I would be vaping. Like I'd go into someone's house. I wouldn't ask them, "Do you mind if I vape?" I'd just like maintain eye contact while they're chatting, and I'd be like, "Yeah."
Psycho
And if they don't
vape.
say anything, I'm like, I'm fucking doing what I want. Do you know what I mean?
What was your flavour?
I'd go cream tobacco, Elf bar. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
If
flavour.
you've had to be hypnotized multiple times, surely it doesn't work.
Shut up.
The first one didn't work. Anyway.
But you're off him. So this
Well,
one's
for
worked.
now, yeah.
Till you're on holiday.
Till I'm on. Well, the last time I went to Dubai, and you can smoke inside there, and I was just like, wait, what?
Cigarettes are they're just
They're delicious, man.
yeah, you can hate vapes and everything, fair enough. But like the smell of it, the fact that other people have to smell it, and that you fucking stink,
great,
and
innit?
your fingers that I
beautiful.
hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it. Take
you
my
love
little
it.
sugary fucking candy vape, like fine.
But don't you just miss, like, if you could? That's why Dubai got me. I was like, I was inside, I was visiting my friend, and she was just like, oh, can I get an ashtray? And I was like, what the fuck is going on? She's like, yeah, you can smoke inside. I was like, I'll get a fag
It's
then.
fucking horrible over there. I hate it.
What? Dubai in general?
I mean, in general, yeah, anyway, but like that's the worst bit of it. Every bar is just everyone smoking.
Oh, I love it. I was like, I'm
Fucking
back,
stanks.
baby. I'm back.
See, I think there's people who smoke who are like, yeah, I smoke a bit, and then there's the people who love smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like our Will, who's not here this today, he's editing, but like
He's editing his granddad's ski footage.
yeah,
He's working quickly.
for the funeral.
This is how he went.
It is
Gonna
too
slide
soon,
his
innit?
coffin down a slope.
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
Like Eddie the Eagle. Off he goes. Whee!
Yeah, Will's a 30 a day kind of guy, 30, 40.
But
innit?
like
What's your granddad's name?
literally like
What was your granddad's name?
Bob Nightingale, 97.
Oh, Nightingale.
Bob the Blue
Nice.
Tit. Instead of Eddie the Eagle.
All right, he did just die though today. Today he died. Adam. What's his name? Because I don't actually give a fuck. I just want to do a joke.
It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
Does it?
No, it
does a
doesn't
little bit.
massively. And I get what you mean.
He
but
still loved his granddad.
there's
didn't
still.
I love my
it's
grandma.
still-
He's dead as well. Have at it.
Yeah. Did he die
Was
this
it
morning
today?
in his sleep? No, he fell off a cathedral ceiling.
he? Michelle, in the first section, it sounds like you have a lot of simple pleasures. We were listing our simple pleasures, everyday little things that. So, like, is smoking indoors for you? Would that be one?
No, well, if I was somewhere else, I wouldn't smoke indoors in my own house.
No, I mean, but like, you're it's a simple
Yeah. That's beyond simple pleasure. This is like a unique bit of excitement that doesn't happen anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But simple. All right. Do you know what? Actually, and I fucking wish I didn't. But I'm a picker. I'm a spot picker, and like that, I feel like it's like mild.
Taking a scab off your arm
It's
as well.
mild self-harm. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I've got like a magnifying glass and I just pummel the fuck out of my face and just, and it also like if I'm seeing someone, you know.
Do you do theirs?
Well, you got to find your right time because you don't want to seem, but like there are people that I've dated and now I think about like I wonder how their back's doing.
And when I lie on the couch, say like I'm Little Spoon, she
Yeah.
will just pull my t-shirt up
Exactly.
and just go for it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Do you have any of the implements though? Have you gone that far?
Bruv, I've got everything. You crazy? Listen, you'd think you would think I was operating. I'm steaming. I'm sterilizing.
Have you got the sucker?
Yeah, I got the fucking. Yeah, I got the sucker.
They're mad then.
Yeah. It's fucking amateurs. I got the sucker.
I don't like doing it. It knocks me sick a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
And I'm not like Dr. Pimple Popper. That's not me. I'm not like sitting down watching, but like definitely my own face. I'm like picking things that aren't there.
Is it not just better to let it like run its course?
That's
with
what my
stuff
mum
like
always
that?
said.
I don't know.
It
Yeah,
is.
That's what
It
she's
is.
saying. It's self-harm,
You
but she's
should.
like, fuck
Yeah.
that.
I think. Yeah, exactly. Like I think that I can. I think I'm fixing something. I know it's not working, but there's something about it that calms me down. You know, like how people pull their eyebrows and stuff like that. There's something about it that calms me down. I know I'm fucking up my face.
Pull their eyebrows.
Yeah, you know, like how certain people like pull their hairs out of their eyebrows, or what was it
Or
called?
bite their nails or
I bite my nails, but
Right.
I've learned such self-control with it that I let them grow so they're
Microphone.
quite
Microphone.
long.
and
So then you can dine out. I
Then I
bet.
can
Microphone.
fucking
Exactly.
I'm saving up.
Right?
Like it's like I'm saving up for nail night.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you mean by that.
It was nail night earlier this week, mate, and especially if I'm pissed as well. If
Yeah.
I'm drunk and I'm like,
That's
I
your
see me
cigarette.
nails,
That's
I'm
your
like,
cigarette.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but when
so
they're short,
dirty.
you can't like open the can of and stuff.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Who gets pissed on a night out? Is all over town and then goes, lovely.
Me.
Don't need takeaway.
Look, everyone's got something grotty in it that they do.
Yeah,
so
man.
like that's me. What's yours is biting your nails. What's yours?
Oh, I still pick my nose and eat it like a fucking
Do
child.
you?
Oh, I'm gross.
Do you know what? Do you
I'm
know what's
gross.
similar to eating bogies though? I used to like eat the burnt heads of matches. It's got that same like grainy salting.
Right, yeah. Now that did make you seem like a murderer, didn't it? That did.
Is that a model thing?
What?
Is that because you were a model, weren't you?
Yeah. No, mate. It's not a
it's like
model.
you tail
I'm still sitting backstage. We're about to go on the runway. Wait.
No, but I mean,
Oh, you bought a whole box.
No,
some swans.
no, did you hear
Yeah.
models have like diets that aren't healthy to keep their figure?
Yeah,
Wasn't
some of
like,
them eat sticks and that,
I had
don't
like
they?
a box
'Cause
of
it's
matches
like-
for tea.
No, we just do Coke. What is this? What is this? Yeah, we eat sticks.
No,
and
but there is some models out there who are eating fucking trees and that.
Some of them eat cotton buds, don't they, to fill a stomach up?
cotton buds.
Yeah, like
There was
cotton
chat
wool.
about cotton wool balls,
Cotton
but I've
wool.
never seen any
Cotton wool
model
balls,
that
that's
do
it,
that.
sorry,
The closest thing I used to see when I was modelling is like eating, binging, throwing up. That is probably closer to it, or just starvation. Do you know what I mean? Just like you'd see people and you're just like, okay, you're in deep. I was lucky when I was modelling. I was just naturally
Healthy.
skinny. No, skinny. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you were healthy with it. You weren't like punishing your body.
I didn't have a good diet.
She was eating matches.
Yeah, fucking munching matches. But I've never seen anyone eat a cotton ball.
Right.
Do you know ever?
So it's just like a myth.
I just feel like it's like some urban legend thing. Like I would joke about it, but I've never actually seen it with my own eyes. I've seen girls hoover up mountains of cocaine. That helps you with your appetite.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've seen just blatant starvation. Or if you'd see back then, you'd see someone like eating loads of food, and you're like, and then they'd go toilet, and you're like, you're gonna go throw all of that up.
With the Coke, is it just an accepted thing, like a fashion show? If you're on a shoot, is there just some Coke on the side, or is it hidden?
No, not now. Definitely, I don't think now. But like back then, it's not even necessarily that. There were certain pockets where you could do it, like especially if it was the shows. I remember I always had an agent when I first started. I was like just a weed smoker then, and I'd go to Paris and she'd go, if you want to party, come to mine. And I didn't understand the coding. I was just like, no, I don't want to fucking party. Everyone was like, party. I was like,
A gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Pasta parcel.
It's a well-known euphemism for cocaine now.
Yeah.
Picked that up over the years.
Yeah.
Kids party. It's a different euphemism.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to let you know, if you get a party invite, like in the 7, it's probably going to be a party.
So you pick your nose and eat it. Do you try and like? Are you? Because I've got a friend who picks his nose and eats it, and I can watch him out the corner of my eye, and he'll pick his nose, and then he tries to like, and I'm like, I fucking know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I do that. If
And
I'm ever gonna eat it, I try and play it off. So I'll just
Yeah.
be like, no, there's not in my hand. No.
Yeah.
I'm just picking my tooth. Oh,
Yeah.
bogey.
Yeah, exactly. And what
Don't
kind
say
of
that,
bogies?
give it away.
Not wet bogies, dry bogies, right? This is why I'm saying burnt matcha. You're not doing like a sloppy wet bogey.
I saw someone sniff the fingers the other day. It was the most like in a dressing room. Someone, I don't know how long. I didn't see the scratch. I didn't see the itch. I don't know where that finger had been, but I just saw a yeah. Oh, you've had a fucking little rummage, and I'm like, and then in your head you're like, don't smell it. Well,
Is there a female
Nasty.
version of that?
Oh.
It's that you just go like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to this, if most of the time, if I go to the toilet, I sniff the gusset of my knickers.
I've got to press a button. I don't know which one it is. I'm just deciding it's this one.
Mama like that.
Because imagine
Mama
it,
like
you
that.
pull your knickers down and they're right there, and you're weeing. I just go,
Oh!
why wouldn't you?
Ow!
Why wouldn't you?
Why?
I'm Michelle!
Why wouldn't you?
I'm so appalled and turned on.
Off. You eat your fucking bogies. Do you know what I mean?
Sniff your knickers.
Bro, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Boys don't have the underpants around the knees.
What, you're not sitting down and going toilet? You probably are.
I
You're
am.
a bitch.
We
do
But, you know what I mean? Most people.
She's 42.
We
But
do
you-
poos.
What?
We do a poo.
Yeah, but it's not the same because you're wearing boxer shorts, right?
Yeah, but they're
If
round
you-
by our ankles
Yeah,
as
but
well.
if you had like a leaky lady hole, do you know what I mean? You'd have a sniff as well. You just want to know what's
Yeah, but like
cracking.
my gooch probably leaks just as much as your
Yeah,
vagina.
but we know what comes out of there. There's no surprises. It's like your ass
It's the
smells of
surprises-
fucking shit.
Is the
Do you know
surprises
what I
coming out?
mean?
So
Like a Kinder egg.
No, but it's just it's a delicate ecosystem.
I love how little Michelle gives a fuck. It's so good. So sweet.
Are you ever disgusted in yourself?
Yeah, come on.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Femme
No.
Fresh. I use that on my dick.
Nah.
Yeah, Femme Fresh is great. I love nicking Laura's Femme Fresh.
What for?
It's just a good. I use it as shower gel. It's
What,
like-
for your whole body?
You use Femme Fresh.
Well, I haven't grown a vagina yet.
shower
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, but it's just like it's your girl's intimate wash, and you're just using it on your whole body.
Yeah.
You selfish
Listen.
cunt. Do you know what I mean? Imagine she's got a one thing that's for her, and you're just like,
It's my house. It's my
you know what
Femme
I'm
Fresh
saying?
everywhere. No, it's my house.
In his defence, he does let her have a go of his ride-on lawnmower.
on a what?
His ride-on lawnmower.
That's not a euphemism.
Oh, okay, that's all right then.
She's
Hang on.
allowed to have a go around the
How
garden.
often does she know you use it, or is she like shit? I've got a big
Yeah, do you
fanny.
know what I mean?
I'm having to change this all the time. My
Fucking
Well,
fanny's
she'd know
massive.
now if she was listening or watching. I don't know, but it goes down pretty quick. She must be like, God, I really go through
That's
this
what I
stuff.
mean. She must think she's got a massive fanny.
What?
She must think, why have I took 3 days to go through this litre bottle of Femme Fresh?
Imagine if she was going to the doctor and going, I think I've got massive fanny. I'm like, why, Laura? It looks fine. She was like, I don't know. I keep going through a bottle of this every 3 days. I've done the math. Try it. Try your Femme
I've
Fresh.
done the maths and it comes out massive.
I've crunched the numbers.
Hang on.
M-A, oh God.
Look, turn the calculator upside down. Massive.
Also, Feminax, which is meant for period pain, the painkiller.
That is amazing.
Great for a hangover.
Yeah, is it? Feminax is the bollocks, man.
use
You
Iron
can't
Brew.
buy it in America, weirdly.
Feminax and Iron Brew, your vagina wouldn't hurt. I promise you.
Iron Brew and Diorolite.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
Put them all together. You having a boss morning.
And some nails.
Yeah.
I'll get through this.
No, I've had them the night before. Nom nom nom.
Wait, is that it then? You bite your nails, you pick your... And also, you didn't say, is it a wet bogey or is it a dry bogey? Because that makes a big difference.
Succulente. Yeah, I don't give a shit. It's mine.
Really?
Yeah, it's organic produce.
I scratch me gooch as well.
Everyone does, mate. What you do? What, scratch your ass?
No, me gooch.
What's your gooch?
The fucking Gaza strip between me balls and me bum.
Oh, your taint.
Yeah.
That's the American word
That's
for
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No
Do you
man's
sniff
land.
your fingers after, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's play a game of truth. La 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 la.
I'd walk all the way to Anfield and then not watch the match. You know what I mean?
I thought. Oh fuck! It's about to kick off. Get me a pint.
Did you call your gooch Anfield?
Oh, that's dirty.
You didn't. So your simple pleasure was
Picking spots.
picking spots.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a common one as well.
Picking spots that like aren't there really. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Picking a scab.
Picking a
A
scab.
scab,
Where
like-
are you getting scabs from as an adult?
I
had a scab
drink
for
a lot
fucking
and fall
years.
over.
On his knees.
Oh, how did you get that though? From falling?
I drank
over?
a lot and fell over.
fell down fell down concrete stairs.
And then pissed on my girlfriend's window.
Simple pleasure.
Really?
And
Oh yeah, and
and
I don't think she'd let me tell that one.
Okay.
just know it was worse.
There was
Pissed on the
layers.
window.
There
So
was
just
layers.
think, he pissed on the window ledge. What's worse? Adam did that.
Did
But there's also a layer of that. He made that worse
I
as
didn't
well.
shit on the window ledge right away.
No, you shit. It was worse.
Is this from inside or outside?
I was stood in her bedroom.
Thank God, because the idea of her like waking up and you're just
the
outside
window cleaner's here.
pissing.
He's not cleaning it.
I shot on the first floor as well.
No, I've just like was in her bed, so she's on that side, and the window's there. And instead of getting up and going to the toilet, I've just got up, gone
Grab
to
the
window,
microphone.
Adam's.
That's all right. I've had the
Weird.
situation, not
Might be
quite
not
like
weird.
that, but similar. It's fine.
What's happened?
I went. I attempted to have like a one night stand. I'd taken, but first of all, it was my friend's birthday earlier on in the day, and she grew up kind of religious, so she hadn't had like a proper birthday growing up. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do you a cake and all of this stuff. So I bought all these like veggies and dips and whatever. We're drinking. We take some MDMA. We go out to the party. It was me, my girlfriend, and our mutual
He
guy
bought
friend.
MDMA for a woman who'd never had a cake.
I got her a cake as well. I got her a cake as well.
Fucking baby steps in the shells, you know what I mean?
Some poor Quaker girl.
I got her a cake as well. So anyway, we're all having a good time. I'd like lost my door keys or whatever. So I was like, oh, we're going back to your house. And at that moment, I realized that my girlfriend and my guy friend were actually fucking because they were like, no, we're going back together. So I was like, oh, right. And because I was on MDMA, I was chatting to this guy and I was like, I'm just going to go back to his house. Anyway, went back to his house and I'm like straddling him and I'm like kissing him. And I come up and I was like, I feel really hot. And then I went down to kiss him again and I was like, oh my God. And there was a window next to the bed. So I just pulled up the window, chucked up out of it. And obviously after that, I was like, okay, no sex. He leaves in the morning, right? I wake up.
Weren't you in his house?
Yeah, it was in his
And
house.
he left?
Yeah, he left to go to work.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you threw up out the
Just
window
like-
and gone, and by the way, mate,
But
this
I
is my
woke
house
up
now.
in the
So-
morning and the sick had, because it was winter, the sick that I'd done on the windowsill after eating all those veggie dips and hummus and stuff had like expanded like a giant cabbage and sort of like
Free insulation
wedged the
now, and in a cost of
window.
living crisis, who's complaining there?
Why
Yeah,
is there a
it's
cabbage on
it's-
the window ledge?
Yeah, it like expanded and I was like, oh, I've got to get it off. So I thought I sort of shimmied it open and tried to like melt the big cabbage head of sick off. And while I was doing that, because it was a studio apartment, some dude just sat up on the sofa and was like, you all right? And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he'd been there all night watching the whole thing. I didn't realise someone was sleeping on the sofa. Anyway, it's all very embarrassing. But yeah, don't worry about it.
Nice one. Can we have a break immediately, please?
I think that counts as pretty rude, doesn't it? Oh shit, I didn't tell you about Nigel. Now then, ladies and gents, time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's NordVPN.
Your favourite sponsor? A couple of months ago, Dan, you could barely tell us what a VPN was. Now they're your favourite sponsor.
You just run me through what it is again.
First of all, right, so a VPN, right, what it does is it's a virtual private network, I think. I think that's what it stands for. And
Proxy.
What?
Right, there's Peter the Have-Word Snake being a fucking know-it-all.
It ups your internet security, stops you getting various viruses.
Various
Viruses, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get stuff on your computer. And also, I'm told, like, they don't advertise this, and they probably won't forgive me for saying this. I've heard it can stop you getting gonorrhea, but that's to be seen.
Also, if I want to watch Netflix in a different part of the world because they've not got Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Netflix or a film that's not available in the UK to buy, or like a sports event, like, for example, Premier League football, that might be getting shown abroad that isn't shown over here, which is a stupid system, but that's the way it is. You need a VPN to get round it. That's what NordVPN can help you do. Like in Antarctica, they show you every basketball game on the planet. You can't get them over here. Set your location to Antarctica. Nothing but net.
Oh, it's Peter, the Have-Word Snake.
Do you use a VPN, Peter?
I don't know, because I can't use computers. Can I? I'm a snake, Adam. I can
If you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword, you'll get our exclusive offer. You get the exclusive creator deal. You'll get a bonus month. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. And you will up your internet security, and you'll be able to tell your laptop you are anywhere in the world. There's a cost of living crisis. If you can't afford it already, get a VPN and pretend you're in the Bahamas.
Let's close this bad boy out, yeah?
Let's close it out. You've been a wonderful guest as always, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming back.
You're welcome.
Got nothing to plug, have you?
I mean, I just can't be asked. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, follow me on Instagram. Oh, you know what, though? The last time I was here, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I just got, like, this influx of, like, white guys following me. I was like, what the fuck is happening, man? It was just coming in thick and fast. I was like, David, Kevin, Trevor, Adam, David, Kevin. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So,
I did follow her back.
Yeah.
Our fans will take you in, and then they will buy your tickets, they'll support you, you're one of the family. As soon as you come on and you smash it, they'll take you in.
I should have come here. I should have come here before I went on tour. I think we tried to, innit?
Yeah.
Something. I fucking train strikes or some shit.
And you didn't
like
record your tour as a special?
No, I didn't. But but to be honest, I'm gonna go. It was my first time touring around the country, and I was like, okay. By the time I get back to London, I was like, I really want to make sure that it's like nicely tightened. So I'm not done with this hour. Do you know what I mean? I'm writing a show at the moment, so I'm in the middle of like a pretty heavy writing schedule. But when I finish with that, I'll take this hour on tour again for sure.
Sweet.
Are you writing a TV show? Was that?
Yeah. I'm writing a show for BBC Two that'll come out this time next year.
What's
nice.
Any details you want to drop, or can you not?
Is it a sitcom?
It's about your life.
Yeah, kind of like loosely based about, you know, a sort of aged model comes back to like London, and she's basically like homeless, but she's trying to front like she isn't. Do you know what I mean? So she's got like keeping up appearances kind of thing going on, but like better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is the puking out the window story in it at all?
Fucking no. Do you know? And also
Morning.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's not in there.
Right, should we do some underrated, overrated?
Yes.
Hit the jingle.
Hit the jingle.
Michelle, this is just a thing where we say a thing and you say that's overrated, or that's underrated, or that's just great.
All right, cool.
Could be anything.
So the first one we've got is Primark.
It's fucking overrated.
A shit shop, innit? Where you go when your skins and you need cheap stuff.
It's good for socks.
I think if you skid, it's pretty good rated.
Yeah, but everyone rates it. You don't need to do you know what people don't give enough time and attention to? Primark. It's like, yeah, everyone loves it.
Yeah.
So overrated.
But is it as good as people say it is? That's what we're saying.
It's as cheap as people say it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you
Sell
go in
good
there.
stuff, do they?
No,
Well, you're going to go in there, you're going to find something, and you're going to go, that's a fucking bargain, and you're going to leave with it, and then it's going to disintegrate as soon as the air touches
One wash and it's
it.
done.
One wash,
Yeah.
my friend, and it is done.
T-shirts are finished after the like. If you want like a throwaway T-shirt for whatever reason, it's good.
Or if you want 20 T-shirts for Sensei Carl's chaotic quiz.
Yeah.
That looked mental when I was buying 10 orange T-shirts and 10 purple
Different
ones.
sizes.
But yeah,
Also, the queue in Primark is never not like it's never not stressful.
Yeah, it's 40 people minimum.
Yeah. 40 pissed off people.
But they're quick. I will give them that. Like the till people.
Yeah.
It's like fucking supermarket sweep for them.
Yeah.
It's like they're all on a challenge. They're like, fucking, do you want a bag? No, here's your code. Fuck off. Next.
Yeah, no, they're good. They're good.
Don't even charge.
They could do sort of those like
The plastic,
the
paper bags
and
stink.
shit.
Yeah.
They're poo.
People are buying 40 quid of clothes at a time,
They're
which
trying
is like
to protect the
80
environment. You
fucking
pair of
items.
heathens.
They're also selling
you're big on
40p
that.
jeans.
What?
Yeah.
They're selling jeans for 40 pence that get thrown on a
Really?
landfill. No, but I mean, like, they're not trying to save it that hard, are they?
Yeah.
Every little helps.
I never
That's their
leave
slogan.
there. I never leave there happy.
No?
I'm never like, fucking yeah. I'll just leave there and I'm like, thank God I've made it out.
Can you name a shop for me where you do leave thinking, fucking yeah?
TK Maxx.
Okay.
And that's why I was asking you earlier. I said, oh, what time do you want to start? Because I was like, I'm
It's
going to go in
TK Maxx.
TK Maxx, go and have a little mooch around the gold label, try and get some bargains.
Similar jumble sell vibe though, innit? TK Maxx. You just-
Similar.
better clothes, you think?
Yes.
Well, TK Maxx is brands that have been like sort of. It's like a outlet store for every brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my idea of hell, like if
Yeah.
I get to hell, it's like the devil will go, here's a phone and here's a pile of Virgin TV contracts, and you've got to call Virgin and cancel all of them one by one. That would be
Forever.
hell.
I would never.
A close second
Yeah.
would be go and find an item of clothing that fits you and you like from TK Maxx.
Yeah, I found shorts in there in Glasgow once, and they were like extra small.
Yeah.
Or like 4XL.
I hate it so much.
So where'd you go and get your clothes in?
Like shops where like you walk in and they go, right, you see that jacket you've got in the window? Have you got that in every size? Yeah, can I try the large and the extra large? Cool, take the large. Like Zara. Or
Okay.
Zara's
I mean?
solid, innit?
TK Maxx, you go and you go, oh, I found these shorts. They're like the perfect ones that I'm after. Have you got these in my size? No.
Yeah.
But we have got them to fit either a baby or Rick Waller. So which ones do you want?
All right.
Oh,
So
we've got
when I
these-
go there, I'm going specifically to the gold label. So that is like a smaller bit of things that you can.
Don't they have
pick
the
from.
mod shop as well?
I don't know. I don't
TK
go
Maxx
there.
have got the cooler clothes, haven't they? They do like a section called the mod shop.
I know
think.
they organise the shoes in order of size rather than fashion and like design, which is the most insane thing ever.
What?
Here's
No,
all the
that's
size
great.
8s. What?
That's great, man. I just want to see what's available. I don't want to see a pair of shoes and then be like, oh, it doesn't fit. Although I don't really buy shoes from TK Maxx, but whatever.
But yeah, I don't either. I mean, come on. But
It's not the most insane thing ever.
No.
Like I get what you mean. It might be not, but like it does sort of
I
make
think that
sense.
works for their shop.
If you want a size 8, you can see them all.
aesthetically, it's odd, innit?
Yeah, it's a jumble sale.
I'm underwhelmed by the suggestion of Primark in this section.
So it's overrated.
But what's your
Going over
idea
it.
of hell then? Adam said there's an unending contract.
Probably the same, man, because Carphone Warehouse keep on calling me and saying, you're ready for an upgrade. And I'm like, I don't care. I would rather keep the phone that I've got so I don't have
Here's
to
an
fucking talk to
iPhone
you. Like,
5C.
but I'm on a 12.
It's not bad. That's only a
Yeah,
couple of
man, I'm
years,
just like, I don't care because I just don't want to do the admin.
yeah,
Yeah.
admin.
My
Yeah.
idea of hell is watching a romantic period drama on repeat forever.
Ooh.
Dear John.
No, is that period?
Oh, period. No,
period
that's
drama. Where nothing happens, they're like, oh, I fancy him. Oh, you can't.
Pride
he's,
and Prejudice
he's
or
skint.
something.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's all right, actually. Go on with Keira
On
Knightley.
your couch.
No, just having to sit and watch it. Just put me on a chair and I've got to watch period dramas on repeat. Oh my God. Like Downton Abbey. Like,
Is that worse than musicals?
yeah.
He's never seen a musical.
I have. I've been to Broadway, New York. I've seen Phantom of the Opera. I've seen School of Rock. I've seen
Ooh.
other things. I haven't seen the garbage you like. Dean Evan Hansen. Shite.
Fucking sick.
All this. You know.
Wave it through
Oh.
window.
But sitting watching period dramas when nothing happens, they're just like, oh, I love him. Oh, well, I can't love him because he comes from a family I'm not allowed to
He's
love.
written a letter.
Yeah. Oh, read it out. Read it. It's just,
Quite like him.
Finn?
Another overrated, underrated, full English breakfast.
Underrated.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Proper.
just
belter.
because some people are just like, oh, breakfast food, shit. It's not. It is a perfect meal to start your day. Got a
Yeah.
good amount of like meat. The more bacon, the better. 1 or 2 sausages is fine. 2 eggs, hash brown, black pudding, beans in their own little.
Ramekin.
Well
Is
done.
that you? Is
Yeah.
that you?
That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, but if the beans are in a ramekin, if I went into a calf and the beans were in a ramekin, I would question the authenticity of that greasy spoon.
No.
Right, because beans in ramekins is also cherry tomatoes still on the vine. That's not giving me proper good English breakfast.
You can shove them right up your ass, you know what I mean? I don't want the tomatoes at all, to be honest with you.
But then,
grilled tomatoes are heavy. I
don't like tomatoes.
But beans in a ramekin, you're not getting a decent English breakfast.
You are. Beans in a ramekin is just... That's like...
Beans in a ramekin sounds like a fucking great album.
It's just...
Beans in ramekin.
I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying. But beans,
I don't like that hand. That hand's like, but go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, I do want you to go fuck yourself because I will take beans in a ramekin over the possibility of the beans touching me.
All right. What's a fucking ramekin?
Hold on.
It's a little bowl.
A little bowl.
The little glass things. You know, like that. Those like goob.
It's a little like tub for your
desserts
beans.
come in. Yeah.
The ramekin. Oh yeah. We've got loads of ramekins.
Do you sound like someone who eats one thing at a time in their meal? Because otherwise you'd be fine. Are you putting a bit of everything on your fork at the same time?
What, like a paedophile? No.
They're lizards.
There you go. There you fucking go. So you're eating the beans at once, and then you're eating the bacon at once.
A bit of sausage, bit of beans.
I'll have a fork full of beans, and I'll eat them, and then I'll have a bit of sausage.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Whoa!
Literally
That's the right way to do it. Do you,
What?
I'll have an... Are you the person who squashes it on one fork?
What are we doing?
No, that makes upset.
I'll make a little bacon butty
Fussy crew.
with me toast. I'll put me bacon on me toast and make a little bacon butty and have that.
So you're
and
having
I'll dip that in me egg.
little tiny meals in
Yes.
the one meal. Why do you think they put it all together?
And then you save
Just
the
have
best...
a bacon butty. And
all
then
in
No,
ramekins.
you need a fucking blender.
All
Love.
of
That's
them.
what you're after. You might as well fucking just neck it.
Is everything in a ramekin? I won't eat bacon in a ramekin.
No, you have little
My
bits.
napkins in a ramekin.
And you save your favourite things and near the end, so you're happy about it at the end.
How is your mouth dealing with the texture mixture of mushrooms and sausage on the same fork?
That's
What are
the
you
whole-
talking about?
Why would I order the meal if I wasn't going to put it in my mouth at the same time?
Because you don't have to put it in your mouth at the same
You're not
time.
fucking idiots.
And
That's
when
what I
you eat
think.
pizza, didn't you put chips on your pizza?
No.
What?
This is not the
Same meal,
Don't
innit?
don't try to swing the pendulum too far, mate. Chips on my pizza. No, who's having chips on
Well,
their
you put
pizza?
all your meal together in one big bite, don't you?
So if you had pizza and chips,
I wouldn't have pizza
have the
and
chips,
chips
and
because
then
I'm
you
not
have
a
pizza.
fucking tramp. Do you know what I mean? Like those are two separate meals. But what I'm talking about is wait, is everyone in this room do that?
pizza and
You're
chips.
staying quiet. What about you?
He doesn't eat.
I don't trust ramekins. And I've just decided.
But what
Sounds a
about
bit
the
racially
fire?
intensive. That.
Oh, do you
No, I
eat
hate
one
'em.
thing at a time?
No, well, I'm not.
Like, do you eat a burger and then go, I finished my burger now I'm gonna have the chips?
I mean, I think we're describing
No,
autism,
no.
aren't we?
Can we stop for a sec?
It's a bit spectrumy to me,
Burger
that.
and chips is a perfect example because pizza and chips, I understand.
no,
that some people,
can we stop talking about pizza and
Yeah,
chips? I don't know
we
what you
can.
lot fucking do in Liverpool, but this
can.
is savage.
We can.
Let's
Listen,
not.
burger and
wanna
chips-
Take this off the table as an example, and now move to burger and chips.
Burger and chips, right? So
Okay.
you've got a burger and chips as your meal.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that you put chips in your mouth at the same time as the burger?
No, you know why? Because I'm a fucking lady. All right, I'm not like I
Yeah,
go,
so you have them separately?
and then I go,
And that's what I do with me breakfast.
And then
Oh,
I
so
chew
you're
it.
burger in your mouth and go chips as well.
yeah.
No, you're Michelle.
I
You
was
get
with
off this
Michelle for a
hill
while.
because you are going to die on it.
No,
Psychopath behaviour.
No, you lot are on a little shitty hill together, and I'm on a
so
mountain
loud.
with the rest of society.
No,
Don't
no.
fucking-
You are on Michelle Eats Burgers Like a Twat mountain, all on your own. I'm telling you right now, no one in the history of food has ever took a bite of their burger, kept it in their mouth, and added chips to it. You are on your own.
Hey, comment
Do you know
below.
what? I'm not. Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, lot.
Of course he has.
You lot are fucking idiots.
Adam deals only in absolutes. Of course.
What is an
of course,
absolute
of
fucking
course.
twat? Because that is a shitty
You take a burger,
suggestion.
you're chewing it, you're throwing a
also,
chip.
I don't
That's
care.
fine.
You lot fucking put
You
chips
don't.
on your pizza.
That's fine.
No,
Fuck off.
no, we don't. I was asking.
No,
if
we
you
don't
did.
do
Can I
that.
ask-
That's what we
We
were saying
don't
that
do
because you would
Because
never
you
do
eat
that.
chips and pizza together.
At the same time.
Who doesn't have a
on
side
the-
of chips?
Exactly.
Chips
Whatevs.
improve every cuisine as a side.
Fucking
Can I ask one? 'Cause
Anyway, underrated. Next.
Can I just ask? Because I'm kind of in the middle of either of you.
Just
Some
come over
meals-
here. Stop
some
fucking sucking
meals-
up to these
no,
knob
no,
cheeses.
Some meals are
Come on.
separate. But for example, sausage and mash, you have them on the same fork.
Oh,
don't
obviously,
that's because you get the sausage and get a bit of mash.
Oh, don't prove
But
me
that's
wrong.
the
That's not the
exception.
point.
I'm just saying that there are examples where the
That was a
stuff
really
is meant to
that
go
was a rubbish
together.
example.
Examples, exactly.
It's on your side. What are you
Yeah,
on
but
about?
obviously
I'm sticking
everyone's-
up for you.
No one's eating sausages and then
Michelle's
eating
just
the
wants to
mash.
fight. Michelle's just come for war.
What?
Finn's like, you got a good point there. She's like, no, I haven't. Fucking shut up.
No, but that's not a good example because everyone's eating sausage. It's just
Fish
know
and
what
chips?
I mean?
Fish and chips? Bit of fish, bit and chip?
No, I have a bit of the thing on the plate and then the other thing on the plate and then I'll alternate.
Yeah.
Sometimes I eat like 6 chips, a bit of fish, loads of fish, I'll mix it up and then I'll finish them all together.
Listen, I appreciate what you were saying. Thank you. I'm not saying that I'm not in need of an ally, but I would
Finn.
just like a better example.
Okay, roast
so
dinner.
I can
Roast
pick.
dinner.
Listen,
Thank
before
you.
before
You've got
we
a bit
move
of
on to
everything.
Bit of everything
Thank
on a roast
you.
dinner.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely not. Before we move on to a roast dinner, and you're already wrong before we've even started talking about it. Here's why the mash thing is the exception or part of an exception.
Yeah.
And with fish and chips, there's the same exception because, like, if I have fish and chips, I'll also have mushy peas with it. Okay, and mushy peas I would have with either a bit of fish or the chips because it's runny. And the mash is like runny.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's
you
a
can mix
scooper.
stuff that's runnier than what you've got with the stuff.
Right.
But
Like
when
beans?
it's like
beans,
you don't
they're
have
a dip.
fish and chips. You don't have a bit of fish and chip together. You have a bit of fish, you eat it.
I
you
think
have your chip.
Dan was saying he does. Is that what you were
I
saying?
mean, it's not unheard of that you are munching on a bit of burger and then you get a few fries in as well.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
it is
you.
But roast
Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
He's like, how could you?
You've
Like,
never
what?
said that in 3 years. Oh
roast
my-
dinner, surely you mix some stuff up. Like I know this is probably a weird example to the nth degree of what you were saying. Roast dinner, by the end of the meal, I will have a tiny bit of all my favourite things
Exactly.
and they are ready for the last
Exactly.
bite.
You eat them
No,
individually.
I'll have a
No,
spud,
altogether.
and then I'll have a bit of me meat, and then I'll have me.
But then a
enjoy
bit
that
of a
thing.
roast potato with a bit of meat is like a
No,
chip
I
and
just don't do
I want to
that.
enjoy the spud.
Oh, I
you
did that
can
with
enjoy
your
both.
Christmas roast. I had a little bit of.
Do you know what? This is actually blowing my mind because I thought that people that only eat one thing at a time were like in a really small minority, and I'm not sure that all of that minority is in this room. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, we agreed though that if you eat everything individually in order, that is full on spectrum
autism,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
Alright,
I
cool.
decide while I'm eating. That fish was nice. A bit of chip after that'll be good. Oh, them chips are great. I'll have 5 chips.
Right? Adam's
Back to
fucking
the
counting
fish.
the beans. He's like, 1, 2, 3. No, man.
I'll
This
do a
is...
fork full of beans, and I'll be like, right, bit of me sausage. Oh, that was nice. Bit of me egg. Oh, do you know what? Bit more egg actually. I'll
Yeah.
double up on my egg.
You
'cause
might
I-
finish the egg.
Yeah.
And then just throw the ramekin. Wow. I honestly have never heard
Ramekins are the greatest thing to happen to the English breakfast.
I've
this
never heard
century.
anyone talk so passionately about something that I could give less of a fuck about.
Yeah.
It's an amazing few moments.
I am gonna say though, I think if you're having an English breakfast and there's a ramekin there, you're eating at the wrong place. That's more brunch vibes. That's it.
I get what you mean.
Whatever.
You want the dingy,
I
cheap stuff.
understand. As an olive branch, I understand your.
As an olive branch, I don't fucking want it. I don't care. You're wrong. Do you know what I mean?
She chops down the olive.
As an olive branch. Oh, thank you.
You can
What's
cook.
next?
You never mentioned it.
Sorry, everyone who was waiting for
Should
that.
we just have a little a middle ground here? Absolutely fucking not. No. It's like argument me. Do me.
Right, should we do some advice?
Yeah, I've got to wrap it up.
Do you want to have a word then?
No,
Well,
do the advice. Fuck
do
the
the
have
advice.
words.
Do the advice. Okay, are we having the jingle or we're just going for it?
We'll have
Press
the
it and
jingle.
fade it. Start, Finn.
Here to help. Solve your problem.
Actually, don't start,
not
'cause it-
start singing.
Hey, the producer told me to fade it.
Right, okay. So, Dan,
Go on, Finn.
this is from this is from Reese Mulkerrin. Wag wag boys. Hopefully this is the right email. Otherwise, I'm fucked. Sure. Basically, I've always told my missus how strongly I feel about things that are unattractive to me, such as short hair on girls, piercings, etc. She's now contemplating the idea of an eyebrow piercing, the kind of one that 14-year-old boys get. If she actually does it and I don't find her attractive anymore, do I tell her before or after? Love the pod.
How can you tell her before if you don't know what it's going to look like yet?
But hasn't he already told her before by saying
Yeah.
he doesn't like him?
Yeah, but if she goes through with it,
She doesn't wanna be with
a
him.
blatant disrespect?
You
on-
know this?
Right.
You live
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I know.
You literally lived this
I
situation.
did live this
So
situation.
Finn's ex-girlfriend knew he was allergic to cats and bought 12 cats.
Right, that's why she's your ex-girlfriend. And this is the thing. When we do that, what we're doing is just a little test. We're not actually going to go and get our eyebrow pierced unless, like, your ex-girlfriend, she was like, I'm really going to fuck him off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, just a little test thing. She's not actually going to go and do it. What she's doing is she wants you to tell her that you love her regardless and it doesn't matter what she does. That's it.
And if she does it...
See, women
if
love
she
being lied to. I've said this for years.
If she gets the piercing, she actually wants to fuck him off.
Yeah, but she's a fully grown adult. Who's getting an eyebrow piercing as an adult?
Yeah.
Also, can I have a
Do you know what I mean?
Can I have a ruling on the girls with short hair? Because I think it looks great.
It depends on the face.
I suppose so, yeah, a little bit. But I've never... I quite like short hair. Don't think it's a
It
bad
very
thing.
much depends on the face.
That guy's dead against it.
If a girl can pull it off, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
But if they can't, it doesn't.
He's got nothing to worry about. She's just testing him. She's like, I'm thinking about it. How do you feel if I got a neck tattoo? Do you know what I mean? And then he's just got to go, I'd love you regardless.
Look out
And
for
she's
that
like,
face.
That face is the giveaway.
If she does that face,
Michelle, are there any like red flags with you when you see someone you like them? Like facial tattoo, eyebrow
a facial
piercing,
tattoo would be
nose
a big
piercing,
no.
tongue split.
Do you know, to be honest, I'm like, what would it be? Maybe a man bun. That would probably do it. But I'd, do you know what I mean? If the person was cool, nah. Do you know what I mean? So like,
Even like
yeah.
a teardrop.
Yeah, no, that's hot. No.
I believe that.
Yeah, no, not probably more clothes, to be honest.
what about the tattoo of another woman's name from his past
Well, it happens, isn't it?
on his cock?
Well, how long's their name? That could be exciting.
Well, it's Alex, and he gets a hard on. It's Alexander.
Yeah, whatever, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's had a life, innit? I went out with a guy who had some really bad, like, 90s tattoo. That was kind of hard to...
Backstreet Boys on his forehead.
Yeah, exactly. But no, nothing like that.
Ass on until he started dating.
How you love? You all right? yeah. No, I'm warm.
Question,
What?
do you remember Euro 96? Because I enjoyed that tournament quite a lot. It's Euro 96.
This guy's a clown.
No, it's the actual emblem. The official fucking UEFA emblem.
It's Gary Lineker doing his...
I don't know if I've got a particular red flag that would... Carl's got a fucking long list.
Have I?
I feel like you're quite pernickety.
I think if a woman got her pussy out in the restaurant on a first date, that might put me off.
Right. Yeah.
She was just like, hey, I'll have a look at that. I'd be like, do you know what? You're a bit too forward.
Can we get the bill, please? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
No, I haven't got any.
It's not like behaviour stuff. Yeah, loads of
Oh,
red
yeah,
flags.
loads of behaviour stuff.
But if we're talking about like
Piercings or hair?
physicalities, no.
You just said clothes. How important is that? Like,
No,
on a list?
I'm saying maybe, but it's not like I'm saying if it was anything, it would probably be clothes because that's something you can't like. It's not like things that you can actually help. You know what I mean?
So what's like if he turns up in a top hat? Is that a no-go?
I mean, yeah.
What
to
else
be
is he
honest,
wearing?
that would be a no-go. Yeah.
Nobody's got a Rolls Royce and he's dressed in like top hat and tails.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go to the ball.
Yeah. So then I'd probably be like, fucking hell, this guy's a bit eccentric. I'm going to the ball. Let's see what's cracking.
But then
You know what I mean?
when he gets to the ball, he just meant the Tottenham game.
Yeah, I don't know. What else?
Oh, Dan.
Dan.
What a fitting tribute this episode has been to my late grandfather. Thanks for coming in, Michelle.
Good. You know what? It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm happy that I could like remind you that this is actually no joking matter about your granddad.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's like when you're trying to make light of grieving. It's great for someone
You don't
to go.
seem like you're grieving though. You're just here for the bands. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, this isn't the wake though, is it? So I kind of get what you mean, but we are on an episode of Have a Word, and if I don't turn up, if I imagine these fucking animals, if I came and go, guys, can we just do a sad one today? Like Adam would be like, yeah, lad, come on.
Yeah, but no one's sitting there going, "Oh God, he hasn't mentioned yet that his granddad's dead." Like no one's saying that. So you could have
Texted
just
us
not
first
said
thing in the
anything.
morning. I woke up to that news.
I just wanted to know.
it?
I just wanted
I'm
to
crying
know.
for an hour.
Yeah, were you? And then you were like, fuck the skiing joke. I've got to do that. He would have loved that. Never met him, but I was. So I thought I wake up just because I found out first thing.
Yeah,
So I'm going to message the boys so that I don't turn up and have to go, my granddad died. I thought I'd get it out of the way Everyone was nice over message, and then
Yeah.
it's fine. We get on with it.
Okay,
that's
well,
it.
do you
But
know
thanks
what?
for pulling me up.
I'm sorry for your loss, and I guess it's that kind of thing that, like, you know, that sort of toxic masculinity where everyone's got to have a joke about it. Because you said that you're feeling sad, and actually, what we should have done, you should have come in, big group hug.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting a bit of inheritance as well, so there's a bit of a balance.
Really?
There. Yeah.
I got $3,000 when my mum died.
He got $3,000 off my granddad as well this morning. That's why he's not asked. He's well happy.
You know.
Yeah.
How much do you think you're gonna get?
No, yeah.
How much are you gonna get?
Enough for a ride on mower. See you at mine.
This is dedicated to Mr. Bob Nightingale.
Ah, Bob Nightingale.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby Knight. Oh, Bobby Knight.
Last of the
Oh, Bobby
fucking.
Knight.
And what Bobby
grandparents.
loved was independent music.
He did.
He loved it.
I mean,
It was his favourite.
And this is his song. One thing.
What's it called?
my granddad wrote a song.
Play
Sorry,
Bobby Nightingale.
Michelle. Look at Michelle like disappointed.
It's his favourite band.
He loved.
the punk rock band I Tell Lies.
He did. He loved I Tell Lies. They're booked for the wake.
Is he dead?
Do you know, my dad is on so much glue that if I honestly suggested booking these for the funeral, he'd probably do it.
Oh, please,
their
call
song.
like ski lift or something.
Ski lift. Song is called like.
It's called Limbs.
This is fucked up, actually. Like, I feel like I feel like Adam should just reach over now and just give you a hug. Do you know what I mean? Just.
He's too warm. He's too sweaty from laughing.
That's dead limbs.
Just want to say, I picked this out yesterday. This isn't a...
Did you know he was an amputee?
Yeah.
R.I.P. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Thank you, Michelle. I'll pass
This
on
is how we
your
deal with it
honours.
here. Bob Nightingale was a legend, clearly.
Yeah, he was a legend. Anyway, enjoy limbs. Thanks, Michelle. Bye.